into it. Y'all wanted to talk fucking hours and hours of it last few podcasts.
That's fine with me. That's what Jerry Jones likes. We can do it. Instead of watching Porn Stash in a Corvette over here.
Dude, it's just crazy how he does this.
Ferrari, bro.
It's just crazy how he does this.
It's good for doing this.
And this is
5
just
minutes
one of
long.
them. He'll go into his club and everything and start talking, and he does it like after every game, like when he wins.
The dude's funny, man. You either to be big on Twitch, man. You either got to be funny or you got to be really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like Tifu's not that funny. That dude's not. I mean, he
good.
has his moments, but that dude's just fucking crazy good.
But like him,
I didn't know who Tofu is.
You just gotta have a get up, man.
That's what everybody calls him too.
You just gotta have a get up.
Yeah.
Something that brings people in. And that's why I started watching him, because I was like, dude, he does shit that no one else does, man. It's crazy.
A character.
Yeah. Like a whole character. He's that character. Everywhere he goes, he's that character. He goes to the Call of Duty World Champs to go play, and he's like that. And they talk to him, and he's like his asshole voice, like a doctor disrespect. Don't come at me like that. And he's just like his like his character, and he's like, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking legit.
What's your name gonna be when you start streaming?
I don't know. Straight out the closet.
Closet.
Closet gamer.
I thought I'd be calling myself Grandpa Dick.
Dick, what?
I probably wouldn't get no streamers, no viewers,
he-
man. Nobody's gonna click on Grandpa Dick.
Yeah.
You never know, man.
They'll
You
be
guys are
like,
weirdos.
what's this closet gamer about?
Closet gamer.
That's true. They would do that.
What would yours be, Daryl?
I don't know. I couldn't think of one right now.
Weed man.
No. That's generic.
I know. That's why it's funny.
I played with someone that gamer tag Weedman 420.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Was he any good?
No, he was terrible. He died immediately.
Dude, this super coffee was really good. This is the first time I've seen it.
I picked that dude up twice. And I told him, I said, dude, don't go down again. I'm not going to pick your ass back up.
Oh, dude, this shit's Colombian coffee. I'm about to get fucking wired. That's probably the best coffee drink I've ever had. Are you a big coffee drinker?
Mm.
No? You, Daryl?
Nope.
No?
I do not
Brandon?
like coffee.
Yep.
What's your favorite kind of coffee?
Black.
Just straight black?
Hell yeah.
Nothing in it?
That's
No
the only-
sugar?
That's the only way to take it.
Bro, I haven't
Man.
gotten to that level yet,
You
man.
take cold showers too?
Nah.
Just fucking hate yourself, man.
Dude, you know the only time I ever took a cold shower was when we lived in Houston. Because it was so fucking humid. Like, humid and fucking hot. And I was like, I can't take a hot shower here.
I might have done it once or twice throughout life.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember because for the most part I don't.
Yeah.
You know, but there might have been that one time there was just...
Which is crazy, right?
Maybe
I mean,
like
when you think about it, it's crazy.
It might have been like after a softball tournament.
Like it's
and like a whole day. You don't want to get a hot shower,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be cold.
Yeah.
But it's more...
Lukewarm.
Leans more cold. Well,
Lukewarm.
but even more cold than any really warm.
Yeah.
I took a cooler shower today. Like, I mean, it definitely wasn't hot, but it wasn't straight cold water. There's a little bit of warm water coming out too.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
the,
that's
the temperature varies. But you're talking just a straight cold water. Yeah, no, I can't do
Yeah,
it.
but see, that's what's crazy. Is like, it's 106 degrees outside. You come inside and you still take a hot ass shower.
Not hot, but I mean, it's
That's
still
crazy. Like,
yeah.
I like my showers
Still
like it's
warm, but-
hot. Like,
Yeah.
almost burning my
You'd
skin.
come in, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, I like it pretty hot like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come in from 106 degrees to cool off, and then you're like, let me go take a shower.
Yeah,
and
let me
then
take
you
a hot
fucking
shower.
crank it up.
Let me go jump in that hot tub.
Yeah.
Let me cool off and take a hot shower real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got Joe.
What's going
is
on,
that
Joe?
Squiggy Martinez?
Yeah.
Squiggy?
What's going on, man? What up?
What's up, Joe?
We ready to go?
Probably not if Brandon's over there running stuff.
All right, your mic is going off.
Turn that shit off.
Quick, too.
Oh,
You
it's
just
a
gotta
button.
Push a
Quick.
button, yeah.
I mean, y'all pissed. Yeah, y'all ready to do the damn thing?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let me get
I'll
that.
get off my phone. phone and turn it down.
Oh yeah, I need to turn mine off.
Turn the media off too. Later, porn stash.
Later porn stash.
All right.
Man, you don't disrespect Dr. Disrespect. You let that shit play. He's in the locker room now getting game hyped right now.
What's up, everybody? We're back with another hard-hitting episode of From the Left Hash. I'm your host, JJ Torres, and to the right, I've got the mouse from the south,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
fresh off his strike. I had to give him some extra money on the side so he could show up.
Proudly wearing that
All right,
Niners
we weren't
shirt,
going to talk
though.
about that.
The Niners shirt.
Proudly wearing it.
I was going to
Yeah.
hold. Hey, Zeke can hold out, but I can't. That's all it is.
No, you can't.
I
I'm
just
saying,
felt like, hey,
you know,
I just need some more money.
that's fine. I'm all for you making more money.
All right.
I'm all on your side on
All
that.
right.
So hold out as long as you needed to.
All right.
Right.
Don't worry, I
Obviously,
didn't.
it wasn't that
It
long.
wasn't long.
but
Yeah.
I had to divvy up the cash, man.
I'm sure there's some other favors on the side, but we won't get into that.
Right. And then I got my boy Daryl to the left of me. What's going on, man?
What's up, everybody?
What up?
You struggled there coming out the gate.
Why?
It seemed like you let the intro go down low, and you're
Oh.
like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?"
No.
That the coffee ain't drunk.
Drunk
Shit.
in yet? It ain't
Fuck.
drunk in yet.
Dude, I'm
It hasn't started yet.
I'm fucking wired right now.
This is gonna be an interesting show.
And then we got my boy Brandon on the ones and twos.
Yo, what's up?
What's up,
Good to
man?
be
man?
here. Good to be here.
How was y'all show yesterday, dude?
I have to listen to find out.
Oh, y'all go check it
Emergency
check it
Exit
out.
Good
Podcast,
answer.
Episode 116. Listen to Jimmy go on about the 4 branches of government. Guys, you know there were 4 branches of government?
What's
Yeah.
the extra one?
Black market?
The press.
Black
The
market.
press?
The press.
The press.
Emergency exit 116, I believe. Go check it out.
Actually, it should be 5 because the 5th one would be black market.
Oh man, this dude wants to get right into it.
Right into it,
does
man.
he?
Hold on.
Cowboy
We're-
fan right there.
We gotta go to this real quick. My homeboy Paulie, you know Paulie, right? Softball, little short Mexican dude. I mean short. I'm talking about like 4'8".
I think so.
The dude's tiny.
It sounds familiar.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's fucking swole, but he's fucking
short.
tiny. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 4'8".
He's
4'7".
larger,
right?
wide.
You
he's
know
just
him too,
he's
right?
just heightenedly
Yeah.
challenged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's been wanting me to talk about how good the Yankees have been playing, which they've been playing really good, man.
Well, let's go
mean,
back to what their hitters have been playing really good this
Yeah,
season.
their pitchers they've been decent, you know. But we knew that
Bullpens come around.
Yeah, we knew that going into the season that their starting pitching wasn't going to be very strong.
No,
But
that's
the
why.
the offense is always what's going to carry that team.
That's why it was a shock early on, and even kind of like 50 games, 60 games in, how their bullpen were blowing games because that was supposed to be the strength,
Yeah,
you know. But their offense is ridiculous. It almost doesn't matter who's pitching.
yeah, dude. I mean,
And somebody
through
gets
9.
hurt, and 1 through 20. Because
Yeah.
somebody gets hurt, and somebody they plug somebody in, and
that dude
they're
starts
raking.
going off. Yeah, that's
crazy.
what's crazy. That reminds me so much of the Red Sox last year, man. Which our pitching was better, but still, the way their offense is going off. That I mean, and Judge hasn't even really done much yet. Sanchez has been struggling since
Stanton's
the
been
All-Star
out.
game. Yeah, Stanton's been out. So they could get a whole lot better still.
Yeah. We got in Andujar,
Yeah,
their young third baseman. He might have got Lou Gehrig,
yeah.
because Ursula has
He's been
played
showing out,
of his
dude.
mind,
Yeah.
hitting, defensively. Just it's almost like he's saying, "Take the spot from me," because
Yeah.
I just want it. That's what it seems
Um,
like anyway.
Yeah, and then I'm ready to throw the towel in for the Red Sox. Might as well.
First sane Red Sox fan that can see the
Dude,
writing on the wall,
it's-
unless something turns around, which
They're gonna have to go on a crazy fucking run.
then there's been
starting
nothing.
tonight.
There's been nothing up to these 120
No.
games or whatever that makes you think they're gonna just flip
No.
a switch.
I mean,
they could,
it could happen, but it's not likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're what 14, 15 games out of our division, which I never thought we were gonna catch the Yankees.
No.
I thought we might have a chance after we won 3 out of 4, or we swept them, right? Right after the All-Star game.
2 out of 3 and then 3 out of 4.
Yeah,
Because it was 2 out of 3 against the Rays, then 3 out of 4.
3 out of
y'all had
4,
that
yeah.
14-game stretch. It was just them two teams.
yeah. So I was thinking, if we had a good run there, we might be able to catch them. But then, the next 2 weeks followed and we played terrible.
Well, and that's been the tail of y'all's season.
Yeah,
You know, you played really good against the Rays and the Yankees.
Yeah.
Should have swept both, but you lost one against each. Then you play them again, get swept by the Rays,
yeah,
then you get swept by the Yankees.
yeah.
And if you're trying to make up ground and make the wild card, you can't do that with the talent they have.
Yeah.
Anyway, I threw in my towel with the Rangers about a week before the All-Star game because Slipper
But-
just fell off.
Yeah, dude, and then I think we're 6 or 7 games out of the wild card, so I think we're done.
And it's
Like I
like-
said, unless we go on a crazy fucking
And there's
run.
a few teams ahead of y'all in the wild card. It's
Yeah,
not like there's
there's-
just one or two.
There's
or
Cleveland
just one, I mean.
and the Twins,
Yeah,
but one of
whoever
them's
doesn't
winning the
win.
division. The Rays and
And
then the Oakland.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
think we're gonna catch them.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, but the Astros, dude, the Astros are the fucking scary team.
Yeah.
That team looks real scary, dude. I mean,
Correa's back and starting to hit the ball.
yeah,
That Alvarez kid.
it's showing out.
It's
Fucking
He's
crazy.
been lighting it up
ridiculous.
since he got there.
Yeah, dude.
He did have the record. He was tied with 4 other people for most home runs in like their first 12 games was 7. But then that kid from Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino, hit his 8th yesterday in 12 games. That kid's been going off. But Alvarez makes the Astros just ridiculous. You got guys like Gurriel hitting 7th.
Yeah.
You know, guys who could hit middle of the lineup with any other team in baseball, and they're hitting that far. I mean, it's just like the Yankees lineup.
Yeah.
So what happens? You know, you got a good Yankees team that's all offense, but then you also got the Astros, who's a good offense,
Yeah, but the
who's
Astros
playing
got
against the Yankees bullpen.
you look at the pitching, because the starting pitching can get them deeper
Yeah.
to where maybe the Astros got a 3-run lead by the time it gets to their bullpen.
And you would take the
When the
Astros
Yankees
bullpen over the Yankees.
It's a wash. I think the
Really?
Yankees probably overall have a more deeper bullpen. They can use more guys, but the way the Astros have been playing, they're 6, 7, 8, 9 guys, or even 7, 8, 9. The guys who fit into their roles. I give the closer edge to the Yankees, but you know the guys know their roles with the Astros, and their starters can go 6, 7 innings
Yeah.
to where they don't need as many bullpen arms as the Yankees do, because the Yankees starters will be lucky if they get them 4.
Yeah.
You know the way they've been pitching.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what's funny is that everybody talks shit about, you know, LeBron and the NBA and all these super teams, and everybody fucking loves the Astros. And they got like a legit fucking super team.
Yeah,
Well,
I
but
think
a lot
that's
of
all
them-
management and
A lot of the Astros, though, they built them up.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
they-
not their starting pitching.
Well, they made a big trade to get Verlander,
Yeah.
you know,
And then
then
Cole.
got Cole, and actually
No,
all of them.
Yeah, that's what
But-
I'm saying.
But they did it. They didn't. I mean, this is where they'll say they didn't buy
It's
whatever.
not like the
when-
Yankees where you say where they
but
should
they,
buy the
but
team.
they,
You're buying it
but
if
they
you're
are
trading
buying a
for 'em,
team.
yeah.
But they did a good enough job developing and scouting the right guys to where they have just a shit ton of talent.
Yeah, because
They
their
can do
position
that.
their position players are mostly homegrown.
But that's the same thing the Yankees would do, and the Yankees will get crushed for it.
Yeah.
So no, I get your point on that, but I think like the Astros, besides pitching, they are more homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
Similar, like even the Red Sox, they were saying, "Oh, the Red Sox are homegrown." But well, they paid for Sale, paid for Price.
That's about it, though.
A lot of their hitters are paid for Martinez.
Yeah.
But the majority of
But
them
the
is
position
homegrown.
players
Don't
is
get me wrong,
homegrown, yeah.
but I mean they always forget those guys.
Yeah.
Even Porcello wasn't
Porcello, we
homegrown.
went, we
but-
went and got Porcello.
You know, if you want to get technical about it, because that's, you know, when people hate teams like the Cowboys or the Yankees, they all bring up these little ones, but forget them for other teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Betts and Devers and all that, Bogarts.
Mm-hmm. Benintendi,
But yeah, Yankees.
JBJ.
I still like what the Indians have. I think they could give
Yeah, the
either one of
Indians-
those two teams a surprise in the first round if they had to
Yeah.
play, if they won their division or even in a wild card, because of who they picked up to go with their hitting.
Mm-hmm.
They already had pretty good pitchers, so
Yeah.
it'll be
It's
interesting.
going to be a fun, kind of fun postseason
I think it should, because I
without
think
the Red Sox, though.
honestly, I think you could look in each league, and any 5 team could really win it. I mean, Dodgers are probably the favorite, but I could see how the Braves or even the Cubs could beat them if they got in there.
You know what's crazy is none of the $300 million guys are making the playoffs.
Most likely not. No.
How crazy is that? That dude's got paid almost $900 million.
No, it was
More
over,
than- more
it was
than
over.
9
It was like 1.2 billion.
Yeah,
Something like that.
They're not gonna make the playoffs.
No.
That's fucking amazing.
And Trout's the only one. I mean, Trout and Harper are kind of close. Machado's on the outside. He's actually had a decent year. Trout's been Mike Trout, and Harper is just
Harper's been kind of pretty bad.
Hitting 250 and barely hitting any bombs for $30 million a year. Thanks, Philly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the team you just played on, the Washington Nationals, are a team that I don't think anyone would want to play in the playoffs because of their pitching staff, especially if Scherzer gets healthy.
Yeah.
Because they would have, to me, the second best 3 pitchers next to the Astros as far as like a short a rotation.
Yeah.
Because you just pitch those guys every start and
everybody else.
Watching this
Look at his car.
Yeah,
It's a Lamborghini. His car.
Oh yeah,
It's fucking sweet,
glider.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude. That's his glider, man. His skins. He has his own skin, his own glider,
That's
his own
just
gun
funny.
skins. It's fucking legit.
Is that Fortnite or Apex?
That's
That's
Fortnite.
Fortnite. But see,
Okay,
that's what I'm
sometime.
saying. Like, you know, everybody's saying that the game sucks, and the dude's still playing it nonstop. I mean, he was playing Apex before because he was getting paid, but as soon as that money's out,
Well, you don't
Look
think
where
they get
he's
paid
at.
from Fortnite to play it? When the new battle passes come out?
I don't think so,
I'm sure they do, dude.
dude. But that's all they play though.
I think that's
and the reason why they're playing Apex when they get paid is because they have to put sponsored by Apex in the title. You never see that when they're playing Fortnite.
probably. And when they play tournaments, they're playing Fortnite tournaments. So
Yeah.
they're not getting paid to play the tournament.
That's
You
what
got
I'm
a
saying.
point.
Like,
Yeah,
that, like I think that's how you can tell the difference when they're getting
Yeah.
paid to do something and when they're not, because they have to mention it.
Yeah.
Either in their stream or their YouTube
I'd
channels
love to
and
get
stuff.
fucking paid just to play a game.
Yeah, dude, to fucking play 8 hours. 8
Yeah, I'll
hours a
play.
day.
I'll
Nice.
fucking play 10 hours for you, man. for the 8 hour price.
Exactly. They ain't got to pay me overtime.
Right? But yeah, all right. Let's get into this, dude. Raul, is Dak getting that 40K?
Well,
We'll go
he'll get at least 40K.
We'll go
Now
to
40
the-
million's a different story.
We'll go to the Dallas Cowboy fan first. See what he thinks about that.
I hope
Turning down 30 million.
I hope
And
not.
looking to get 40 million.
I read where I don't know what to say about it, man, because that's just stupid, ridiculous money for someone who
I mean,
Yeah,
30
he's got-
million was the top 5, right?
top 5, but
40
reports
million
are
would be what?
he wanted what Russell Wilson got, which was closer to about 35 million
Yeah.
annually. So that he wants to either get that or get over it, and I think that's where the 40 million came into play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but how do you compare the two when
Russell
Wilson's
Wilson
probably
won a Super
taking them
Bowl.
to more playoffs, won a Super Bowl for that team?
Forget the more playoffs. All you gotta say is he won him a Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, I mean
I
that's
want to
true.
look
But
at the numbers. What do the numbers look like? Can you pull up Dak Prescott?
I think it'd be more comparable to pull up the Dak numbers compared to Carson Wentz.
they were I
Because
saw 'em
that's the
comparing
only
them,
one
yeah.
that really
What did Carson Wentz get paid?
he got paid. He's getting paid 32 annually, and because now that all this Dak getting 40 is coming out, there was an article talking about how the Eagles, they wanted to hurry up and get this done with Wentz,
Yeah.
so that they could get their number. Whereas if Dak came out with some stupid ridiculous number wanting 40, well then Carson Wentz is going to want that too, or want to get more than Dak did.
Yeah.
I think he's ridiculous for wanting that much. I know you've won 2 division titles, but what else have you done? I mean, to be compared to, if you want Carson Wentz numbers, I get that, because you've won more than he has. You've put up better numbers than he has, and you've been healthy and he hasn't.
Yeah. Okay. So his first year was his best touchdown years, which he only threw 23. 4 picks.
But he had rushing touchdowns, so just
Yeah. And then 22 TDs, 2017, 22 TDs, 2018.
one thing
I
I,
mean,
noticed
that's-
is you look at 17 without Tyron Smith and without Zeke for 6 games. That's why that completion percentage is so bad.
Yeah, and then the interceptions went up big time.
Mm-hmm. Because he was asked to do more.
Yeah.
These stats to me show he needs.
2017
He's
is
not
his actual quarterback stats is what I would look at.
He's not the guy that you can say, hey, we need you to throw the ball 40 times to win the game
Yeah.
for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they even said he was the best passer last year on off play action.
Yeah.
Hello, you need a running game. And I'm not buying into this Tony Pollard is good enough for us to just plug in there in Zeke's spot and
Can you look up
Just keep rolling.
Hold on, man.
Russell Westbrook?
His fucking name is Rain Dakota Prescott.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I thought his name was Dak fucking Prescott.
No.
Dude,
I actually thought it was Dakota. I actually thought it was Dakota Rain, but
wow,
the
That's
Thunder.
Westbrook.
Russell, you need Russell Wilson.
That's a whole
Wilson.
nother
Yeah, 'cause-
sport, man. That's a whole nother. Wilson.
I was like, where is it? Where is he playing for the Thunder?
I know. I saw Thunder. I'm like, wait a minute. What football team? Yeah.
Okay, so now we're looking. Oh, dude, yeah. You can't get paid as much as this guy, man. Look at this.
No. And last year,
20,
yes,
26, 26, 20, 34, 21, 34, 35.
completion percentage is better.
Yep.
Yards are more. Just last year,
Rating
Just
is
like,
way higher.
but more touchdowns. I can guarantee you, Russell Wilson throws the ball deep and completes more of those passes
Yeah.
than Dak Prescott does.
Less
Because he's
picks.
killed me so many times throwing a freaking Tyler Lockett for a big 60-yard touchdown
Yeah.
pass or something.
Mhm.
And he's done it with less, like
Yeah.
less of a running game, less wide receiver power.
Well, look at 12, 13, and 14, and 15. I mean, that's kind of, or even just 12, 13, and 14. That would be about where Dak was his first 3 years.
Yeah,
Maybe he's looking at those numbers and saying, hey, I was better my first 3 years than Russell Wilson. Even though, like I said, Russell won a Super Bowl, though.
I don't
Yeah.
think he was though. He threw
Well, interceptions might be comparable. 19
not
plus
touchdowns.
7
I mean
is
touchdowns. Russell threw more touchdowns.
first. It's it's pretty close.
26, 26, and 20. What was Dak? 22, 23, and 22,
Yeah. For the last 3 years.
right?
I don't remember.
I think it was something like that. I think his highest was 23. Yeah, 23,
Okay.
22, and 22. Which I mean, but look at the
Close,
rating though.
but-
The rating isn't.
Well, I know. I mean, but in the yards. I mean, well, the total yards, not just in the 3 years.
Yeah.
span.
But
Um,
but was Wilson's first big contract, big money? Like what Dak is asking? This is Dak's first big contract.
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I mean, I thought Dak got
'Cause he would have
paid
been
after the Super
12,
Bowl.
13, 14, 15. No, he would have gotten.
He would have only gotten one contract after his rookie, right? Noted that Wilson got 140.
So he got it
million,
last August. Should have
That
been
was after the
18.
Super Bowl.
35. Yeah, he had
So
already
he's
won a
already
Super
he's
Bowl.
already won a Super Bowl.
He
He
should've
took him
won-
to the playoffs.
He should have won
Yeah.
two.
Should've won
Which,
two
if
Super
it
Bowls,
wasn't,
Yeah,
if it wasn't for a
just hand the
fucking
ball off.
bonehead fucking play,
Hand the ball off 3 times
yeah,
with the way you play with your. That's how your offense is
with
built.
with Marshawn Lynch.
With Lynch.
So he proved himself before he got
so
this.
he should have
Yeah,
had
exactly.
2 Super Bowls.
Exactly.
So I don't know how you can compare.
And he
Dak
came
with-
into the
with that.
league making plays. Whereas,
Yeah.
Dak made a few plays, but it was still Zeke making that offense go, and Dak was feeding off of that.
Did you see
Russell
that?
Wilson
my
was
brother.
making those plays.
I didn't see the kill, man. We're not watching it.
Uh,
I get distracted. I'm like a deer in headlights, dude. I just start staring.
yeah, dude. I don't see it, man.
I don't see it.
I don't
I
see
think
how
it's
they could pay
crazy.
that guy.
And besides that, how do they pay Dak that money and pay Zeke big money? Because Zeke wants to be the number 1 paid running back in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Dak wants $40 million a year, and then next year,
Cooper
you
wants
got
to
Cooper.
be Cooper. Well, Cooper's this
Cooper
year.
wants to be one of
Cooper want.
but they'll franchise tag him for another year.
They would.
maybe.
I think they would tag Zeke before they would go him.
Yeah, I
think
think
so?
so too.
Well, right. I think they might even tag Dak before doing Cooper, and then pay Cooper. But if we suck next year and we don't pay these guys, it works out perfectly. Just like I talked about, new
This
coach
year.
comes in.
Well, yeah.
This year.
New coach,
right?
This
yeah,
year.
If y'all
yeah.
suck
New
this
coach
year.
comes in,
Yeah.
doesn't like Dak, doesn't like Cooper. See ya.
That's what I'm thinking. When I saw that, when he was asking for $40 million, I'm like, dude, you just asked yourself out of Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe
But
that's,
he's not going to get $40 million
No.
anywhere else.
That's what I'm saying. But still, you're gonna, because Dallas, if Dallas is smart, dude,
yeah,
they're not gonna.
They're not
pay
gonna
that
pay.
guy
Any,
that
they're not gonna
much
lock
money,
any of them
and
up
they're
long
gonna let
term.
him walk.
Yeah.
Well, we used to not be smart, so we've been
That's what I'm
smart
saying.
the
They're-
last 5-6 years
Yeah,
with
that's
salary
what I'm
cap
saying.
and
They're
stuff
they're
like that.
smarter with who's running the team now. To me, it seems like they're just gonna let that dude walk,
Steven
asking that much
Jones?
money.
What needs if he wants a comparable person, look at Carson Wentz's contract. If I'm Dak's agent, or I'm not Dak's agent because we know what they want. If you're Dallas, that's more comparable.
Yeah,
You want a little more than Carson Wentz? Okay, we can do that.
yeah.
But does the front office forget Jason Garrett? Does Jerry Jones? Does Steven Jones? Whoever else is there regardless of who's the coach next year, do they like Dak enough to where they want to get this done?
But even
Even if it's at $37 million a year.
yeah, but
which is
even
still
when you
stupid,
look at
know.
Wentz is shown that he could be a fucking playmaker.
But he hasn't shown he could stay healthy too.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
And he's
with
getting
him.
$32 million a year,
Yeah.
basically for being for
being a
half a good rookie year,
quarterback, yeah.
and that year they won the Super Bowl, being the stud for 14 games,
Yeah.
and then hadn't been the same quarterback. I like Wentz.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was wise of them to lock him up, but
The problem is you don't. The problem that I see is I just don't see nothing that Dak does that suggests $40 million a year.
I mean, yeah.
He doesn't look like anything like special. Just, you know what I mean? Nothing about him says, yeah, dude, lock that dude up, pay him his money.
Yeah.
He's what Cowboys need.
I didn't like paying him $30 million a year, and
That
this
was a
fool
lot.
that wants 40.
Yeah, them saying that it was a top 5, quarterback contract. I was like, God damn, dude.
I said it puts
Dak's
him
a
right
fucking
there with
top
Matt
5.
Ryan.
I would have put him like top 15, 10.
Yeah, puts him right there with Matt Ryan. I think up there at 5.
Yeah.
And even Matt Ryan's been to a Super Bowl, and again, should have won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And
But
puts
some
up
dumbass play calling again. They
And-
should have just ran the ball.
and I guarantee he puts up way bigger numbers than Dak. Easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. That seems crazy to me.
It helps that Ryan had Julio, because
Yeah.
Cooper is Dak's Julio.
Well, even
and even
Julio,
then,
Julio fucking he didn't catch a touchdown for like a year and a half or some shit.
I know because it was going to the other guys.
Yeah.
But see, and then I don't see that with Dak. Dak's
Yeah.
going to be hitting Cooper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he has to be able to make big plays. He has to
well,
hit
not
that
this
guy.
year. Now we got Witten. You throw Witten
Oh,
in the
God.
red zone. Witten gonna have
Get the fuck outta
Witten's
here.
gonna have like 6-7 touchdowns.
Y'all
Watch.
better be within the 3-yard line.
Yep, within 10 yards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In
Hey.
the red zone. Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
ain't gonna be far.
10,
trust me.
10
Well, yeah,
yards and
'cause-
fall forward.
'cause Zeke's not going to be there to run him in.
It
so
can be
you
like
gotta-
1st and 12 or 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line, and Jason Witten's little.
Mhm.
Am I gonna go out or in? And he's gonna go in and be wide open touchdown.
Yep.
So 6 or 7 touchdowns for him this year.
Yep.
He'll be a good bye week fill-in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good until what happens when people learn how to cover Cooper. Triple, double, triple team.
Well,
And
that's
then-
why they
and
went
then
out. That's
is-
why they went out and paid for Cobb.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that should help.
I
Because
mean,
to
'cause-
me, Randall Cobb's an upgrade
Because
over
you would
Beasley,
think when that
Oh,
happens,
of course, yeah.
especially if he can stay healthy.
when that
Mhm.
happens, Dak isn't going to be. His first thought isn't going to be to throw into that coverage. He didn't like. It seemed like he didn't like throwing the long ball to begin with
No.
because he plays on the safer side.
Well, he couldn't ever hit.
I don't think
he
he
liked
has. I don't think he has the arm strength to do it.
not. He might have the arm strength. He might have the
The
accuracy
accuracy.
to go
Yeah,
with the
that
arm
too.
strength. And
Yeah. So you can imagine if teams start double, triple coveraging Cooper thinking, well, this is all he has.
Well, no, they did that last year, and
Yeah.
there were times where Gallup got open. It was wide open. This is the
And
part
missed
where
it.
the deep ball he couldn't connect on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where all he had to do was just give him the ball. That's how open he
Dude,
was.
and the more fucked up thing is y'all have no backup quarterback.
Dude, don't sleep on Cooper Rush
No backup quarterback, dude.
or
Oh
Mike
my
White.
God. It's so
We're
bad.
hoping somebody gets cut, and we're gonna pick them.
Hey,
up.
if
That's
you-
all
I
can
was
say.
so glad that Joe Webb kind of made some plays, and I was like, all right, he'll be okay. If which I don't want Deshaun to go down, but he's the same kind of quarterback. Running, he can make plays, but dude, it's so bad, dude. Y'all need to go. Y'all should have gone.
Dude,
and
when you
Colt
point out-
McCoy.
That's why Dak can ask for $40 million.
Yeah,
When you point out
That's
all the
true.
bad, man, Dallas is like a little dumpster fire going on, dude. They're in some trouble, man.
Well,
Well, they're only in trouble for few things if the few dominoes fall.
yeah.
Like
Which
if Zeke really doesn't play, which he can't afford to not be back for week 1,
yeah,
or Dallas doesn't pay him. So to me, he'll be here. If we have a few injuries, yeah, that's gonna really because I think Cooper has been dealing with a foot/heel, so he
Yeah.
hadn't practiced in about 10 days or a week,
Mhm.
something like that. I don't think the other drama is really gonna play out because I think these guys know if they go out and perform, they're gonna get their $40 million. If Dak leads Dallas to the NFC Championship game at least, he'll probably get his $40 million.
yeah.
He may pull a Joe Flacco and say, well, if you don't want to pay me, I'll just wait and play my season out and see what happens.
Mhm.
See if you pay Zeke first. Because if you pay Zeke, then more than likely Dak could be franchise tagged the next 2 years. But if he shows out and he's good enough and gets you to that title game, you're going to want him. So you're going to end up paying him. You're not going to worry about tagging him. You'll worry about finding a cornerback to replace Byron Jones or another. Well, you'll probably pay Cooper. If you're going to keep Dak, you're going to definitely keep Cooper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to.
So
most definitely.
I'm just glad we're talking football. So ready for it to actually mean something and start.
What
these preseason games were
did Garoppolo play?
No.
No.
Like 28 of their starters didn't even play.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had.
That's how the Texans were too.
I think
not
Mullen
very many
started
of
it
them
out.
played.
Mullen started it out, and then Bethard came in later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dak played one series, which didn't make much sense to me. But whatever. And then once I heard Cooper Rush was in, I really didn't pay much attention on the radio listening to it.
Come on, man. That's your future. You just said don't sleep
Yeah.
on them, and you don't even want to watch them, dude.
The
You,
future
not-
of
did you
Cowboys,
not
you
hear-
literally
man.
slept on
Did
them.
you not hear the sarcasm tail off as I said Rush?
Yeah. What do y'all think about
The
best,
Browns?
the best wide receiver in the league?
OBJ, AB.
No, AB.
Dude, that dude is such a drama.
My
Drama,
feet hurt thinking about it, to be honest with you.
dude.
And I can't talk about it unless I have a helmet on.
He's like.
Yeah.
So we need to change subject.
Almost reminds me of like Terrell Owens, man. Just like
Yeah,
Bad
but
bit.
fucking
Terrell
prima
Owens, dude.
donna, dude.
No.
Terrell Owens fucking showed out though, dude. Terrell Owens was a legit fucking wide receiver.
I mean, I'm not talking about like
No,
talent wise.
and-
I'm talking
and
about just the drama
the
he
creating
brought.
your own
Always.
drama.
But if you go and talk to like Terrell Owens teammates, they all fucking loved him. And I think
Yeah.
it's different with AB.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good call.
If
quarterback.
with AB, you know, you hear about him kind of feuding with his teammates, talking, you know, the shit with
Mhm.
Juju and all that
Yeah.
shit. And then him and Big Ben, you know, now you know
Well,
maybe who was right.
And what's bad is he just
I ain't gonna
barely
trust Big Ben.
he just
but
barely
whatever.
went to
Well, yeah, I know.
know.
Me neither, but still, you know.
he barely goes to Oakland. Hasn't really been able to mesh with his teammates, and he's already pulling some shit.
I think he just made the practice field today, if I read it correctly.
So
AB.
Or either that or he just reported today,
Yeah.
one or the other.
he reported. I don't think
is
he
that
actually
what it
made
is? He
practice.
reported. Okay.
Well, he's been there because he was there in the Hard Knocks.
So then
He
what do
was
they mean by...
I think he's actually practicing
So
because
practice
he
not-
wasn't
not-
practicing because his feet were hurting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Because he didn't have the right footwear. For
And now it's a fucking helmet issue.
yeah. Well, he said he was going to retire, but they already came out and said that he wasn't going to be able to wear
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and that's when he decided to go ahead and just show
Yeah,
up.
which the reason why is because he was saying his vision, like it cuts down his line of sight or some shit. But I was looking at the face mask. I mean,
It's the helmet itself, and the NFL came out and said, or the article I was reading, they don't want any,
debris.
no, what's the equipment? Shit, 10 years or older, like older than 10 years old, on these football players. That's why some helmets get banned or whatever. Because Jason Witten, like 2 days ago, there was an article with Witten and Tom Brady in it. The helmet he used 2 years ago, it's been banned or whatever, so he has to use a new helmet. Tom
Oh.
Brady, his was older than 10 years, and so they said he had to use a new helmet because the one he'd been using, he went to the last 4 Super Bowls has been that
But
same helmet.
From what I was
And
reading,
he was like, he's like, I don't like it, but it's just something I got to get used to because that's
yeah.
the rules.
But from what I was reading was the Steelers offered the kind of helmet that Brown was wearing, obviously, but the Raiders don't because they use a different. I don't know if it's a different company or a different style, but they don't allow that type of. They have their own helmets that they use.
No, because my understanding was that this helmet was even if he was still with the Steelers, he wouldn't be able to use it because it's outdated or whatever. He's got to use the new.
Because they
new
showed them
helmet that
side
they're
by
being
side.
used.
They showed them on Twitter side by side, and I didn't see a big difference.
It's probably the shell, something with how it's made or
Yeah.
the inside or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe, like you said, with the vision, the way it comes down, maybe before it was just here and now it's a tad bit on his eyebrows so he can't see. I don't know. I mean, I'm with you. It's funny. I hear these two things after last week. I'm putting him in my number 3 receiver in fantasy. I'm like, oh, shit. AB, come on, man. Just
Right.
get your feet right, put your helmet on, and go play, man.
How much would that suck, dude, for him to just retire on the Raiders like that after they
Right.
traded everything in
Well,
the world for him?
And signing him to that new
And,
contract. Yeah.
And then he's just like, all right, peace out.
Well, there'd have to be something in there, recouping some of that money.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's still a lot.
No, it's still shitty, man.
No, it'd be
That's,
real shitty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That'd
only
be
third.
fucked
It's
up,
only
dude.
third and fifth rounder though. You throw those away.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Fucking AB, dude.
Maybe he just hadn't been talked about in a while and wanted to get his name in the paper and everyone talking about it again, so he had to bring something up.
Yeah, maybe. It's gonna that team is gonna be interesting, dude. I want to
Yeah.
see how much better they get, especially with Derek Carr coming back. Presumably healthy, and then their new
Weapons.
weapons. Yeah, if he shows up.
If his feet don't hurt.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a.
but
if
he said he played with like that all last year too, though, with his feet. Whoa, dude.
My bad.
His
with
feet
his
all
feet,
jacked
yeah.
up. Yeah, man. Well,
Because
we'll see.
he said it was like practice. It's practice. You're not gonna But
Talking
if
about
it's
practice?
a game, if it's a game, he'll show out. Well, from what I was reading,
So he's AI of football.
Yeah.
You tell me. Okay.
it's practice, man. I don't
What are
practice
we
with
talking
her
about?
feet.
Practice? It's practice, man. Not the game I live and die for.
Supposed to be franchise player, and we in here talking about practice. We sitting here, I supposed to be franchise player, and we in here talking.
Yeah.
That dude was 6'5", 6'4".
I don't know, man.
What else?
I just don't buy in the car, to be honest.
You don't buy in the car?
I don't think he's the quarterback to get it done.
I don't know, man. He had first couple years were decent, and
And he broke his ankle and he ain't been the same since.
yeah,
Cooper got the case of the drops. He started stinking it up.
Crabtree was still there.
yeah.
Fuck Crabtree.
Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that guy.
I just
Sorry,
don't. I don't
man.
have
It's
faith.
you
That's
say
still-
Crabtree, and
and
I
I-
see one play in my head.
That's still
Actually,
still
I
one
see
of
two plays.
The
but
worst fucking drunk night. I mean, terrible, dude, that I ever had. We finished 2 bottles of Jägermeister and then a bottle of a whiskey called Feckin. Between me, Buddy, I don't even know if my sister was drinking that much. And I think that was it, because Sarah didn't really drink that much either. But yeah, we were like hardcore, depressed, sad, binge drinking, dude. Right? And then we show up. I had to go to work the next day. So I get up, I take a shower. I'm taking a shower. I fucking throw up like 2 or 3 times in the shower, right? Get out of the shower. I'm starting to drive myself, throw up another time, right? And then I show up to work, and then within the first like 10 minutes, I throw up 2 more times. So I just called my boss. I was like, "Hey, I gotta go, man. I'm so fucked up right now." And he was like, "All right, see you tomorrow." I fucking went back home, dude.
fucking Crabtree.
Yeah, man. I was so sad after that game, motherfucker.
But he did. He threw some touchdown passes to Crabtree. He had a pretty good connection with him last
I mean, he
year.
did, but the
or
thing,
last couple
this
years.
is
Yeah.
what I think. I think AB being the prima donna he is, just like Terrell Owens, some of these other big receivers, they don't get the ball like they want. They start to pout. That brings down the whole team.
I don't think that's gonna be an issue though.
I don't think so.
I think it
either.
may be. If he don't get the ball like he
No,
wants,
I agree with you.
or
Yeah.
I
or-
agree with that part of it. But I don't think they're not gonna not get him the ball. I think
But
he's
they-
gonna get 10 targets a game.
okay,
easily.
yeah, they may throw the ball to him. His targets might be high, but whether or not Carr can be an accurate big thrower like Ben was, who knows?
Well, they'll be. You're right. You're
Who
right
knows?
with that
Yeah,
part. But
he-
there'll
he
be
has-
screens. There'll be like
Yeah.
plays to get him the ball within 4 or 5 yards of
Yeah.
the line of scrimmage, so he can do the damage too.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's possible.
Carr's still gonna have to prove himself.
Agreed.
John
So-
John
What's-
Gruden's there, and they're gonna specialize the game around AB. That's for sure.
What's going to
that's-
need to help the Raiders is to get a running game out of Jacobs, the guy they drafted, and Isaiah Crowell,
Yeah.
who's been in the league and has proven he can run in this league. He just hasn't been a great back for 16 games.
Yeah.
He's been serviceable.
But
Kind of like a Carlos Hyde almost in a way.
that's also what you can say about Baker too, though. Is like he has to prove himself.
Yeah, but Baker's barely coming in the league. He only had 5-6
Yeah,
games
well, I
last
mean,
year,
But
and those games he came in, you saw the Browns almost do a 180, as far as the way they were playing.
against the
I think
Bengals,
I
yeah.
think it was week 9 when he finally took over though.
Against the
So
Bengals,
that's
yeah, but
being the full-time
against
starter
the
for was that 8 games?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Uh,
good sample size.
yeah.
I mean,
but you're talking
he's
about
still-
Carr, who's been in the league 4,
Yeah, but he's been
5
hurt.
years.
He's been hurt though.
but he's done it the first 2 years,
Yeah,
and
first
he's been
2
hurt
years
and
he
hasn't
had
done
really
it. So
good
that's where
seasons.
yes, he's still got to prove it too, but Baker's got to he's got to prove it wasn't an 8-game fluke because
I don't know.
we've seen. I mean, obviously Ernest, me and you are older than JJ, so we got 10 years on him football wise. But we've seen guys have half a good a season, and then be sorry, the next season and the year after that, not really do anything.
My boy Jared said AB can go and get the ball better than any receiver Carr has had.
True.
Very true.
I'm not saying he's not the best receiver Carr has had.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the mentality that some of these prima donna receivers have is if they're not getting the ball like they want it, they throw fits. And that fit isn't good for the clubhouse. Nor is it good for a quarterback wide receiver bond or partnership or whatever they have to have.
From what I hear in Derek Carr's interviews, that dude's been saying that, as soon as they signed AB, AB's been calling them and coming over and they've been, working on their continuity together.
I mean, maybe it'll go that way. I don't know. It's not game day yet.
Yeah.
It don't matter when AB wants the ball and he wants it in his hands and Carr can't hit him.
Yeah.
Like he wants.
But honestly, in Pittsburgh, besides last year, how many times did AB really
complain,
have a fit, or was there really even a?
Well, he did last year when Juju was
I'm
getting a lot of the ball.
What I'm saying is, besides last year, when did he really throw a fit about really even getting the ball or anything?
Well, because I think maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, but before Juju came in, it was an AB show.
He didn't have AB and Bell. No, they had Mike Wallace. They've had a couple good number 2 receivers that ended up going somewhere else because they wanted more money.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, you just never heard the drama except for the Facebook post that AB did. After a playoff game or not, it was a regular season game, and he went to Facebook Live to do the show what the locker room was like, and it was Mike Tomlin saying something about their next game against New England and all this stuff, and AB getting crap for airing the locker room speech on Facebook.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I really heard about AB as far as a negative thing with him. Like I said, besides, the stuff last year with Juju and even stupid offseason stuff. When he wasn't even a Steeler no more and still talking about the Steelers.
I don't know, man. We'll see. That's just what I think. But, shit, if everything works out and Carr can get him the ball as many times as he wants, and the accuracy's there, and AB doesn't have to worry about, fuck, man, you're not getting the ball to me. You're targeting me, but you're not fucking getting it where I need it.
Yeah.
Then that they can do some damage over there.
Well, and
they got the head coach for it, so
that's something to pay attention to see if it happens in Cleveland too, with Mr. Hothead and Mr. Baker. What if Landry's getting the touchdown passes, but they're losing? And OBJ's not getting the ball like what? It'll be an interesting thing to see with quarterbacks and receivers this year. How they gel.
The two things I've heard, like from the Browns, all I hear is everybody's behind Baker. Everybody loves Baker.
The team have to say that.
No, I know, but what we're hearing is the team's on a whole nother level. They believe that they can fucking win any game they go up against.
Well, but it's easy.
I don't hear that coming from the Raiders.
It's easy to believe. Well, because the Raiders, they know that they're probably not going to be contending for a playoff.
But there's a different mindset there that goes a long fucking way.
Well, it's just where they are. The Cleveland knows they've got players this year, and they should be better.
Yeah.
Offensively and defensively. Yeah. Defense is, to me, is a sleeper. They got some good guys over there.
They have a really good defense.
Oakland, they know they're in a rebuild. Mm-hmm. If they were to make the playoffs this year, it'd be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They want to be good for next year when they're going into Vegas.
Yeah, everybody's expecting the Browns to do something this year. And to me, they're still the Browns. They're going to have to fucking prove it to me.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. My boy Touch Up.
I'm on the hype train. I thought they were going to do something good. And then I even forgot that Kareem Hunt plays for him. I was like, shit, you got Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb.
Well, he won't play till what, week 9?
Week 9, week 10, whatever, something like that.
But
well, then he's fresh legs coming in.
Yeah.
That's what's going to, if they can, not weather the storm, but play pretty well.
Yeah.
Get a fresh Kareem Hunt after his suspension's done.
That's dangerous.
That's
dangerous.
Yeah. You better hope, because when adversity hits, that's what everyone's going to look for. How is Cleveland going to react when something goes wrong?
Yeah.
Because you can believe all you want in July and August about your team. I mean, same with me. And you go in the week 1, you're like, holy shit, we got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's how do you react from that adversity? And that's what I'm curious to see with – I think Landry's going to help because he seems to be pretty level-headed and pretty committed is the right word.
Yeah.
But
especially
I think he'll help kind of between Baker and OBJ if anything happens.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Oscar, Touch Up Texas. What up, man?
What's up, Oscar?
Still waiting on that sponsorship.
Yeah, right.
No lie.
Sponsorship money, bro.
You don't
Come on.
sponsor us, we are gonna name our Super
Next
Bowl
time
the
it's just
Karina Bowl.
next time it's just gonna be Oscar, not Touch Up Texas.
Jared Maltzberger, my boy, said Raiders have the worst defense in the league and Browns are top 10. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where the rebuild. The
Well, I don't
Raiders
know about
where they're
worst
at.
defense. I mean, the Bengals are pretty fucking bad too.
The Raiders are pretty bad though.
They are bad. I mean, it's a wash.
Yeah, we'll leave it at a wash.
But yeah, man. What you got any more NFL?
The rookies played good in the preseason, which I think is too much hype.
Yeah,
Giants,
dude. That's
they're
what I
all
was
like,
saying
"Oh,
too,
Daniel
man.
Jones, he was perfect."
Yeah.
Okay,
They
We'll
they
see.
get all hyped up. It's fucking week 1 of the preseason. I mean, fucking
I think everybody's just ready for Eli to go.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they see any little hope of spark of hope, and they're like, dude, yes, let's get rid of Eli and let's bring in some fresh blood. And I heard today, I forgot what station I was listening to, but they were saying that there's a little bit of I don't know if you call it trouble, but a little bit of something going on between Barkley and Eli. He's like kind of just like, I guess, almost like Barkley's over it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's ready for fresh blood, young.
Oh, yeah,
blood.
because he doesn't want to touch the ball 500 times and kill his career in one season.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and
That dude,
you're right. Yeah,
That dude is gonna be a fucking workhorse. this
Yeah,
year,
for
dude.
sure.
My buddy I play softball with, Hammy, he's a Giants fan. I was like, you know what's going to happen? Y'all are going to suck this year, and then Eli's going to retire. You're going to suck again next year when Daniel Jones comes in because he's really not that good,
Yeah,
and get a high pick and draft Trevor Lawrence from out of Clemson
Mm-hmm.
dude.
because that dude's legit.
If he comes out,
He'll come out after his junior year.
you think?
Not this year. Not
This year's
year's
a sophomore year. Yeah,
so it'd be the
next year's
year,
junior
yeah.
year.
I mean, they could, whoever, next year, Tua Tagovailoa or whatever his
Yeah.
name is, he'll be coming out. But I still think people are eyeing Lawrence.
Dude, that kid is fucking legit good. What are we? How far are we from college? 18
18
days.
days.
18 days.
Well,
Hook
he
'em.
said 11 from
11
Miami,
for Florida and Miami,
Yeah.
the U.
Uh,
And there were shots fired. The U, former D coordinator Manny
I
Diaz, head
saw that
coach,
shit, dude.
made some comments. I forget. We'll have to look those up.
Yeah,
but
can
kind of
you-
calling out the Gators. And
I'll look it up. Hold on.
I was like, oh, shit. Talking about how Florida's going to have to basically just get ready for the ass whooping that's about to come to them or
Yeah.
something.
Manny Diaz being Manny Diaz, man.
But yeah, football season. Texas versus Louisiana Tech first week. We did have some injuries this past Sunday from the scrimmage.
Yeah, I saw fucking
Keontae Ingram,
man.
got a bone bruise
Yeah,
and low grade high ankle sprain for Stearns.
Yeah.
Defense coordinator. And high ankle sprains
That can be all year. I mean,
all year.
it can
That's
be-
why
yeah.
I wouldn't even care if he played first week. Just come back healthy for the second week against LSU.
Yeah, dude.
Because, I mean, we have enough depth where I don't think losing Stearns against Louisiana Tech would hurt us. I'd rather him be back there and be healthy, but
Yeah.
Nah,
What
we
the
ain't
heck?
putting this fucking banner behind our shit. Oscar, you ain't getting no banner, dude. Unless I see some cheddar, you ain't getting no banner behind my shit.
Hey, Oscar, for the right price, I'll put it on my forehead, bro. Don't even worry about it. They can't.
You
con-
already
they
got
can't-
a raise. You want more?
They can't control me.
hey, man, he's trying to get that cheddar.
Hey,
Yeah,
everywhere I
dude.
can, dude. I'll put a bumper sticker right on my forehead.
Dude, I can't find his comments.
Oh, man. They were good. Shots
Yeah, they
fired,
were
definitely.
funny, dude. I don't know why.
Hey,
I
it
can't
just-
find 'em.
He's trying to not beef up the rivalry, but
Yeah, dude. So
get some
what,
hype going.
do y'all want it? Do y'all want to see Texas play A&M again?
Yeah.
I
You
could
do?
care less.
You could
I
care
would.
less.
It
Yeah.
was a
I could care less only because of half the Aggie crap I read on social media.
Yeah, I was watching the replay today of the Tucker field goal.
27-25?
Yeah.
Wait, hashtag 27-25.
Yeah, yeah, it was awesome.
Because
But-
y'all got beat by Case McCoy.
I know. Dude,
That's
how
why I don't ever
bad
want
is
to play
that?
again. That's so I can say that. Last time we played, y'all got beat by Case McCoy. Guys who never should have had a D1 scholarship. But
Yeah.
whatever. Shoot, he probably shouldn't have been playing that game anyway. He should have already been kicked off the team for him and Jordan Hicks in San Antonio the year before or
making
something
that
like
sex
that.
tape.
Yeah, doing something.
Oh, he was just watching.
He might have been watching. Jordan might have been going to town.
Yeah, he said he was just watching. He wasn't doing nothing.
Freaking. And I used to like Jordan Hicks until he played for the Eagles and broke Tony Romo's collarbone.
You could have broke Romo's collarbone, man. That dude went down left and right.
Ain't the point, man. It was Jordan Hicks. He wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to lay off Tony Romo. We talked about it. Talked that. Well,
When he's coming in, Romo's like, "We boys, we boys."
Ah, man.
I don't know, dude. I can't find them. Yeah, dude, I'm excited, man. I can't wait for college football, dude. College football's so fun. It's gonna be awesome.
Football in general,
Yeah,
but it goes by too fast.
it does, dude. Well, I think fantasy football makes it go by faster. You know what I mean?
Probably.
So I'm gonna set up. If y'all are interested in joining our show league, I'm gonna set up the account tomorrow and put it on our Facebook page. So if you want to join, go on your Facebook page and hit me up on our Facebook page and hit me up. And I think I'm gonna have to send y'all. I'm gonna need y'all's email, and then so I could sign y'all up. I think we're looking for 7 people if Brandon doesn't play, which he's selling his spot. If he's not, if we needed a 7th, he could sell his spot. So
I might sell my spot for the right price. Just FYI.
So we're only doing 7 players altogether, or we're doing 10?
no, we're doing 10,
A total
but
of 10,
three are already
three
taken.
of us,
Well,
and
4 are already taken,
And then 6
and
of
then
them.
six of our fans, and then maybe 7 if Brandon finds somebody to buy his spot.
I think
So,
Brandon
yeah.
needs to fucking just play.
No. See, the idea is somebody buys my spot, but I still put on the front that I'm playing.
No.
So, but I just get all the moves from them. And
Yeah.
then when it comes time to win, they'll get the trophy and all that other good stuff.
Yeah. So so I'll set that up tomorrow, and then if you wanna be in the league, just hit me up on our Facebook page.
Y'all think it's gonna be the same 4 teams in playoffs, college football?
Who was it? Clemson,
Ohio.
Bama.
Clemson, Bama, Oklahoma.
No,
Georgia. All right, you got Georgia wasn't in it.
I don't think so, dude. I think Texas has a real shot to make it, man.
Dude, we get hyped every fucking year.
No, but this year I think they really have a. I mean, we've got a good offense.
Schedule favors them a little bit.
Yeah, quarterback keeps improving, and they say the jump from sophomore to junior year is even that's the biggest jump you make from what I've heard of quarterback coaches and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I think our defense is gonna rely on our front 7 because our secondary is fucking legit. They're really good.
Some of our young guys up front are just gonna have to step up.
Yeah,
Coburn,
that's what I'm
Keontae
saying.
Coburn,
We're gonna have to find people that put pressure on the quarterback, and
Osa,
yeah,
Malcolm Roach, Ojimo. I think
Yeah,
that's how you say his
it's
last
gonna
name.
be interesting. But I think we got a good shot, man. I mean, you look, the 4th team in there was Oklahoma. We beat them once last year, and then we played them in the Big 12 championship. So
Yeah, a couple plays away from beating them then too.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun season for them, dude.
I think
I can't
Clemson will
wait.
be there.
Yeah, Clemson for sure is gonna be there. Bama, I guarantee, they're probably gonna be there too.
I don't know, man. I don't have a good feeling about Bama.
No, I think they always make it. I mean, 10 of their games are high schools?
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, they'll probably make it by default.
Yeah.
I think Georgia might be there.
Georgia could be there.
I don't like Ohio State.
No.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be the same. Michigan could sneak in there. They got a lot of guys coming back. They got
Michigan's gonna be
quarterback
pretty
coming
good.
back. And
Yeah. They just never seem to win the big game.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or lose, kind of like what before Mac Brown
Yeah.
won the big game. He'd always lose one he shouldn't.
Yeah.
At least that's what it seemed.
Yeah.
Besides the Oklahoma game, then lose one that a Texas Tech game or a. I can't think of anything offhand.
Yeah. So
But-
we're only maybe a little over a week, man. 2 weeks for Texas. I can't wait, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna go tailgating to meet
Fuck
the
yeah.
fans or what?
Yep.
Sure. Try it one weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have a backyard tailgate at your house. Put out a TV and whatnot.
Whoa.
I don't know where he's going with that
Yeah,
one.
I'm talking about going tailgating downtown
Oh.
before the game.
You have a spot?
Huh?
You have a spot?
Yeah, I can find a spot.
All right.
Why?
I'm just curious where we're all gonna go.
Yeah, we could just go down there and walk around and shit. Meet everybody. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Meet our 3 fans that
Fuck yeah.
watch us every week. You know what I
That'll
mean?
work, man. That'll work.
Maybe our sponsor Oscar will buy a spot down there, and then we can just set up out
Yeah.
there.
I don't know, man. If we don't
First-
get him a banner, we're
Right.
asking a lot of them.
First
there.
annual
Right.
tailgate sponsored by Touch Up Texas.
Yep. Yeah. What else you got? Nothing.
Not UFC this weekend.
Oh yeah,
My boy
dude.
Stupe.
Stupid.
Stupe against Cormier.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a good fucking fight, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really good pay per view.
I wish I could watch it, but
Why can't you watch it?
Because I'm not giving ESPN $5.
Let's go watch it somewhere. You want to go watch it somewhere?
That sounded like a no, but I could be wrong on my shoulder shrugs and
Right.
sound effects.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, as
go
long
watch
as
it
it's somewhere
somewhere,
good, man. I mean,
Where do you want to watch it?
I
Twin
don't know.
Peaks?
Yeah, he wouldn't have liked the
He
last
said
fight
no.
with Covington and Lawler.
No, he wouldn't have.
He would have hated
Yeah.
it. And you know what's funny is when I was watching it, that was the first thing I was thinking. Like, dude, E would hate this fight.
rolling around, right? Is that what it was?
No, but like Covington would go up to him.
And wrestle.
Yeah.
He would throw some punches and stuff, and then right when you thought Lawler might get something, he'd go in and
grapple him.
grab him. Yeah. I mean, it really was a great dominating fight on Covington's part. Reminded me of when Usman beat Woodley.
Yeah.
So just the way it was dominating, how he didn't let Lawler get any free space to do what he wanted to do,
Nope.
and he was super aggressive. It was similar. I think I told you this. Reminded me of, is it Tony Ferguson?
Yes.
Just constant aggression.
Yep.
You know, and I would have thought he would have got tired.
But
in
I think
one of the
Tony
rounds.
throws a lot more.
He does, but I mean, just the
The
constant pressure,
yeah.
not aggression, constant pressure, and just not letting Lawler get into a rhythm or a groove. It was every time because the announcer kept saying, "Oh, it looks like Lawler's trying to do the Ali rope-a-dope and get him tired."
Yeah.
That kept me watching, to be honest with you, because it was kind of no action as
towards
far
the
as
end-
that. It was kind of a boring fight.
Yeah, towards the end, Lawler did hit him a couple times, but it wasn't like by that time he was pretty much gassed, dude. He wasn't hitting with as much power as he does in the first couple rounds.
Well, and that's where Covington did a good job of, grappling with him, getting him to the ground, and just making him use that extra. Even if he didn't get, too many submission attempts or even on the ground, still the energy Lawler had to use
Yeah.
wore him out. And, the punches aren't going to be as impactful.
Yeah. But so UFC 241 is Saturday in Anaheim, and dude, these top 3 fights are gonna be fucking sick, dude. Yoel Romero is fighting Paulo Costa, which both of those dudes are fucking legit savages, fucking monsters, man.
I haven't heard of any of them, but
Dude,
their
they're
records show
they're
they're
both
good.
fucking huge. I'm talking about like, can you pull up pictures of these guys, Brandon, so we can marvel at their
Huge for middleweights, huh?
Just
their
don't
bodies.
remove Dr. Disrespect. Don't disrespect Dr. Disrespect, bro.
What are their names?
Yoel Romero,
Yoel?
Yoel.
yeah. Romero images. Look at this. Look at how big this fucking dude is, man. Look at that shit. And he's like 40 something. I think he's like 41.
That makes me feel like shit.
Look at that fucking guy. And then it's Paulo Costa next to him right there on the left. Yeah.
Do I need to take my shirt off and compare?
Those dudes are fucking big, man.
The two 41-year-olds?
E?
I'm not. I'm 42.
No, I meant with that. Yeah,
42.
yeah. I didn't want to bring you. I knew he wouldn't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, dude, they're fucking. I mean, dude, both of those guys are so explosive, and they fucking put dudes to sleep, man. That's gonna be a really, really good fight, an exciting fight too. And then, go to highlights of Yoel Romero. I hope we don't get pulled off. You think we'll get pulled off?
No, I'll make it. I mean, people at home won't be able to see it,
Yeah,
but they can go find it.
yeah. Go. Yeah.
After you're done watching us on our YouTube page,
Go
just
watch
go
highlights of these two
watch
dudes,
highlights
man.
of Yoel Romero,
Oh, that's when he was.
a wrestler.
Yeah. No, we just want. This is like a story.
We don't want the story.
Yeah, we just want. Oh, dude.
God damn.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he hits Chris Weidman one time with a fucking nasty fucking knee, dude.
I'm actually kind of
Ooh.
well until that one. The other guy, he took the first 3 punches.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
dang
Derek,
good.
Derek
that's
Brunson.
rough.
Yeah, Derek Brunson's legit too,
There's
dude.
some fucking
Is that who that is,
bones
Brunson?
breaking right
Yeah,
there.
Brunson's
He's
Ribs
also fighting
breaking.
on this
And
card.
he's
Yeah,
still
Brunson's fighting
pissing
on that
blood
card
to this
too.
day.
Yeah.
Yoel Romero ain't no joke, man. And then Paulo Costa's fucking legit too.
See his face?
Watch this shit. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, those are big slams, dude. Yeah, I can't wait for that fight, man. Both of these guys are gonna fucking.
Oh,
Dude,
good little shot. I didn't even
Tim
he's-
Kennedy.
ugh.
Tim Kennedy's one of my favorite fighters, man.
That looked like a Goldberg spear.
He's got
Right?
those
It
fucking
did, right?
muscles like
Dude, yeah,
Goldberg.
Those fucking traps are fucking huge.
That dude's running.
Yeah,
like, hey,
man.
hold on, man.
Get
Time
away
out.
from me, dude.
Hold the fuck up.
the blood.
Who
Let
wouldn't
me catch
fucking
my
run?
breath. Hold up. Look at him running away.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hold up, ref.
It's like I just bounced off the fence.
Damn.
He was calling timeout to that ref. I
You
know it.
still haven't seen his
It's like
nastiest
necessary
knockout,
roughness.
dude.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Check out see if you can find Chris Weidman versus Yoel Romero. This is probably one of his nastiest knockouts, dude.
Oh no. All right, Chris Weidman.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, versus Yoel.
Yoel.
Oh, that's not how you spell it. Yoli. There it is.
This one?
Yeah.
Yoli Romero.
Yeah, fast forward it. Keep going.
Hold on, you stop right there.
Right.
Do you know when it happened? First round?
Yeah, it happens pretty quick. Scoot up a little bit more.
Sorry, folks. We're a little.
I know, right?
Yeah, feel the noise, guys. Come on.
Yeah. This fight was really good, dude, up until the knee.
So before them, Paulo Costa name sounds familiar, but
Paulo Costa, dude, he's legit. Oh, right there.
Oh.
Watch this shit. Boom. Go to sleep. Dang, dude.
Looked like he was
That's
just
some
trying to bunny hop
disrespect.
over him, and he just
Well,
happened.
no,
to
he was going
knee
down.
him.
Weidman was going down for a double leg, and then Yoel just came
well,
up
that's
with the
like
knee,
that's
kind of like
the knee,
Masvidal.
yeah.
But Masvidal was so nasty, dude. That shit was nasty.
No, it was.
Because Masvidal was like running across the ring.
Yeah.
I do like they interviewed one of the interviews with Askren, and he was like, "So are you mad? Like, would you rather lose like how you just lost,
Yeah.
or in a 5-round fight or whatever?" He's like, "I don't know, man. I made the record books, right? Isn't that how you would want to lose? Is making
Right?
a record?"
Look at his face, dude. Jacked him up. Oh my God! Did you see?
And then he fucking does a goddamn
He's
like
a
goose step. Isn't that what that's
soldier.
called?
He's a soldier of God, dude.
No, dude, that's
Wait
fucking.
on.
You're not allowed. You're a white supremacist if you do that. It's fucking goose stepping.
He's saluting God.
Fucking goose stepping.
Did you see Mike Perry's nose?
Yeah,
after
that
his
was
last
nasty.
fight? Dude, so
that
nasty.
was nasty. See if you can pull that up. Mike Perry's nose.
Yeah. Okay, so that fight's gonna be a fucking slobber knocker, dude. And then next, the co-main event is gonna be Anthony Pettis and Nate Diaz, which is gonna be fucking sick too, dude. I can't wait to see Nate fight again. Those two are another two dudes where they're just gonna fucking go. I think you're gonna like these fights.
Yeah, you like those two for sure. Well, you might not like the main event because if they start fighting to where they're actually fighting,
No, I
freaking
think,
Cormier will take them to the ground.
yeah, but I think
That's where I think he'd not like to fight. Oh yeah, because that's where he.
that's
I
where
think
he
he's-
broke it.
Well, yeah, and he started
just
when he
bleed-
was
yeah.
squeezing his neck.
Yeah, look at how much
was
blood
coming
comes
out
out,
of his
dude.
nose.
Damn.
Watch
Wait
it,
till
dude.
you see the nose.
No, I've seen the pictures of it.
Oh, you have, yeah.
But I didn't see how much he's bleeding.
Yeah,
that dude's
dude.
If he
Fuck,
picks,
fuck.
if
He's
he
gonna
picks him
he's
up
gonna
right
pass
here.
out from losing blood.
Dude, it was so much blood on his
Oh
on the
my
ground and
God.
on that dude's rib.
Well, look,
You
you
would
can
think
see it right there.
it's just
pouring
running.
out like a faucet.
Did I think he was shot in the face or something?
He was kneed in the face, dude. It's
Oh
even
my
worse.
god. Dude, that is horrible. How is he still punching? I'd be like, dude, I quit.
He's a fucking madman, dude. Mike Perry's fucking legit,
Oh
dude. He's a legit fucking
I
wild
He's
can't
like a-
see
he's
that,
like a
man.
reflex,
That's too
Yeah.
much blood, man.
I can't see
Damn,
him.
it's
Yeah,
still
I
just.
start feeling dirty,
Yeah, it's
man.
gushing like
It
it's
is
a
leaking.
yeah. It's like, dude, just tap.
But
Just
yeah,
tap.
that Anthony
Oh.
Pettis and Nate Diaz fight's gonna be legit, and it's gonna be interesting to see Anthony Pettis at 170 again.
Is that his normal?
No, he moved up.
Oh,
But what
okay.
his last fight was at 170, and he knocked out Wonder Boy, which Wonder Boy's legit too.
Yeah, Wonderboy
So
Silva.
it's
Is that
weird.
his last name?
No, Wonder Boy Thompson.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of him then.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Wanderlei. That's who I was thinking.
Wanderlei, yeah.
Silva.
But yeah, dude, look at his fucking nose. Oh fuck, dude.
God damn.
And then he touches it. Why would
See,
you
I
touch
couldn't.
it?
I couldn't. I wouldn't want to
He
touch it.
probably,
man.
probably thinks it's gone, man. He's like, shit, is it still
Okay.
there?
It's done, Brandon. You can close out now,
Man,
so you don't have to see
I
that.
can't unsee that one.
But yeah, so
I mean,
Pettis
he can't even
and-
say cut me, Mick. 'Cause, son, I can't do nothing for you.
Fucking horrible.
Commenties there.
What does it say? The knee was
Beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah. And then who's that?
Dalton
Hey, what's
Wallace.
up, Dalton?
Dalton.
He says, you're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Blue.
Buddy, what's up, Dalton? Glad you're listening. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
He's a
For
good
sure.
golfer,
Yeah.
good softball player, good dude.
Yeah, so Anthony Pettis and Nate Diaz is gonna be super legit too. And then the main event's gonna be crazy. Daniel Cormier and Stipe.
My boy Stupe.
Stupe. Stupe.
I don't even
as
know where I
Daryl
got
likes to call
Stupe,
him.
man. I look at how it's spelled. There's no U. There's
Well, because
no.
you just said it at a. I don't think you were looking at his name when
Probably
you said
not.
it.
Well, and like Alexander Ovechkin, the hockey player.
Yeah.
For some reason, I would just see his name, and the thing that popped in my head was overchecking.
Overchecking.
So I kept calling him overchecking,
Yeah.
and that's kind of just been his name ever since.
Yeah, so DC and Stipe is gonna be a good fight, man. Which I could see where you're saying that DC might take him down, but as a heavyweight, I think DC likes to throw hands a little bit more.
Well, he does, but if he gets to a point where he feels like he's at a disadvantage
Yeah.
and he's gonna say Stipe is getting the shots in, he's just looking better, he's gonna go to take him to the ground because
Yeah.
he knows he's better than him there,
Yeah,
and that's where his strength is. And I just seen him do that too many times because it's like I don't ever root for him in his fights.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who he was fighting, but the other guy got on a roll. It's like, yeah, come on. Next thing you know, he just tackled him, took him to the ground, did the whole wrestling thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
did the same old. Just did his
What is
grappling
that
and throwing him down.
Y'all prime time now. Good show. Go Eagles. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I can't say that. Go
Go
Cowboys.
Eagles.
What's up, Adam?
War Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a great fucking. I think it's gonna be a great fucking UFC, dude. We should go watch it somewhere.
Well, I hear you saying it. Then make it so.
Where do you want to go? We want to
Somewhere
go to
that
Twin
no
Peaks.
sucks.
Twin Peaks doesn't suck.
Well, I mean,
And you get to look at some
nah, but I'm
great
gonna go.
napkins and stuff.
The scenery,
You're
yeah.
there.
The scenery.
We go
Brandon,
to-
you down or
we
what?
go to
Peaks of the
Pluckers or
mountains.
something.
They don't show
When
the
is
fights
it?
at Pluckers no
What?
more.
When is
yeah,
it?
Saturday night.
Cleo might have a swim meet that night.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Figures.
Well, I mean, you know, put me down as a
Fuck
maybe.
that cat, man. Hey, you can bring your cat as your +1. Tell him
Fuck that.
Tell him what it's one of
Dude,
those.
that shit just
They have a good
reminded
cat
me-
policy.
It's one of those. What do they call them, man? The pets when. They
Oh,
keep
it's
'em
my
calm.
emotional support animal.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see. That's
It's your service cat.
Sir-
There you
Well-
go. It's my service cat.
We'll see, but it's actually the other way around. I'm her service human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
Dude, you just
a little
reminded
different.
me of when Will said to fuck your chihuahua.
Yeah.
You remember? He was like,
Fuck
fuck
the
that
chihuahua.
dog.
fuck that dog. Like, oh man.
That shit was fucking funny, dude.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
Oh, we're gonna have to change that, man. Fuck
Yeah,
Conor
man.
McGregor.
Get there's one with he's an old guy, Gomer Pyle. You know Gomer
Or-
Pyle?
Yeah,
He
I know
goes
Gomer
surprise, surprise, surprise. He goes like that, but
That
in
might
his,
not- that
in
might
his
not
Gomer
be
in his
bad.
Gomer
Yeah.
Pyle voice.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised JJ knows Gomer Pyle.
It's funny.
Yeah, I know Gomer Pyle, man. Come on.
Young buck. Actually, you ain't getting too
I'm
young.
down
You
for
ain't, you
twins.
ain't too young anymore.
Yeah.
I'm down for Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
I was like, Twins was a
Who
decent
said that?
movie.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Fucking chewing ice and shit.
Look, listen. Look.
Surprise!
Do it again. We cut it late.
Surprise, surprise, surprise!
That's a new one, dude, right there. Make it so, producer.
Make it so.
do what I can.
All right. Yeah. What do we got to
So
talk
what's
Twins
about?
are
what you got,
Buffalo, man.
Gomer?
Buffalo. What? Last time we went and saw the Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
Yes, Buffalo Wild Wings.
That wasn't too bad. I'm just not.
But dude,
I'm
their
just not
wings
big on their
fucking
wings.
suck,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'd
like,
rather go Twins
on their
than,
wings.
Yeah.
than Buffalo.
Twins, you got some. I mean, they have good food. Twin Peaks does.
I guess I've only been there a couple times, and
Yeah.
I told you that one time I went, and they
You
fucking
didn't like
that
Oh,
girl.
that
sat,
chick-
she sat down and started eating our fucking dip, and I'm like, what the fuck
we
you
had
doing?
we had a draft there one time, fantasy draft, right?
Yeah,
And because I do my drafts live, right?
that might have been last.
So
Because
we,
I went to one. Was it Twin Peaks?
no, that was the year before.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that was the year after.
Okay.
The year before we did it at Twins too, and one of the waitresses, she was, you know how, especially there,
Yeah.
the waitresses are talking to you and all that stuff, and they get kind of comfortable. Well, we were fucking with her, and then she just sat. Did she sit down? I don't even think she sat down, but she reached over and grabbed. You know how Ernest is with germs and shit. She reached over and grabbed one of Ernest's fries and fucking dipped it in.
Talking about she's hungry. I'm like,
And ate
bitch,
it.
I'm hungry too. That's why I ordered this food.
Did you eat the fries or did you send them back? You didn't. You didn't eat
No,
the
he
fries?
ate them.
I don't remember.
He fucking ate them.
He ate them. Look at him. He ate them.
Yeah, he ate them even faster after she ate one.
No.
I mean,
If she would have went in there and dug around, then it would have been different. But I
Yeah,
think
but she just grabbed one.
But still, I'm just kind of like,
You still don't grab
It put me
one.
off. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man?
it
This
was
is my
funny
food.
though, dude. It was
It's like,
funny.
bitch, I'm not here so you can eat my food.
Maybe she was hitting on you.
Fuck
Trying to
that.
see if
I
you
don't
were-
care.
I'm just saying. Maybe
I-
she was testing your waters.
Nope. Well, she
So
pissed
she
me off
obviously
is all she
exactly.
did.
Well, he ain't taking or he's taking.
Yeah,
Don't want none of him.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? Fucking.
Yeah, that's kind of wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude. But there's that place, and then third base has them too.
Third
Oh
base.
hell! Oh shit!
Where the hell's third base?
Look, y'all done did it.
Yeah.
Oh, she tuned in
You're
real
gonna
quick.
Y'all
You're
done
gonna
did
get
it. Way
a
to go.
talking to,
Way
you
to
know.
fucking go.
We're gonna call up Ernest on Saturday. Say, hey man, you coming
I
out?
can't go
Oh,
nowhere.
I can't, man. You know,
Well, we're not going to
I
Twins
can't go
anyway.
nowhere.
We're going to like the church to watch it.
Nah, if we go anywhere, she's going anyways.
Or somebody got to drive you home. That's a good
yeah, it'll
point.
be fun, man. But yeah, we'll find somewhere to watch it. We'll let y'all know. In case y'all want to join us or something. So yeah, what do you got for surprise? Nothing. Apex going solo. Got solo games now?
Solo update. Yep. I wanted to go home and play that, but I got to be here. But yeah, they finally dropped a solo update where
Yeah.
where you solo, man. Don't need to be teams no more, dude. It's just you against 60 other people,
Yeah.
which is pretty legit, man. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. And then not to mention they added some part of the map that's like Octane's road course. It's like a fucking looks like
Oh,
a
I saw-
racetrack
yeah, I
that
saw
you're
that.
on, that you play on.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I saw that.
So we'll see how it goes. It's only a limited time. I think like 2 weeks. It's running.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's
fucking
a trial.
stupid.
I think they're doing a trial run to see how it goes.
Yeah.
But when you're doing this, there's a lot of badass shit you can earn through it, man. Like gun camos and
Oh.
suits and shit like that. It's pretty legit. Some of the stuff you can get. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to play it. At least see how it. Because I played the rank play and I don't like it at all.
No.
Too many sweaties, man. Big time.
Too many what?
Sweaties like.
Sweats. Try
like the
hard.
Tryhards. They're really fucking going at it.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different style of play. You have to you change it up.
Oh.
You can't play rank play the way you play your pub play, which is your regular game.
Yeah.
You know, rank play is a little different.
Yeah. It's the same in every game though.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Fortnite when you play
The
arena mode
Champions
is
Arena.
it's,
Yeah.
I mean you're playing people that are actually trying.
Y'all just spoke kind of a different language in there, but I kind of get the point of it.
But yeah, so that's new. Dude, so this one thing I heard today that was kind of weird. Not weird, but I don't get it, man. So like my daughters, we went to meet the teacher tonight, right? And their school, they're the Double File Trail Braves, right? Is their mascot. And the brave, the logo is like a little Indian girl, right? It's real cute. Well, I was hearing today that they're trying to change the mascot.
Yeah, of course. Offending the Indians.
Mm-hmm. That's happening everywhere, man.
As
Yeah, but it's
164th Indian, I'm offended.
It's like it's a small school, and you're still trying to change the mascot for it.
Yeah,
Like it
don't
doesn't
matter.
make any sense. to me.
Somewhere, some over there, somebody got offended, and made it a thing. And
But
now
that's
it's
what's
okay.
funny is what Indian really is offended by the word Braves, or even being a mascot. Is it the fact that they're being a mascot? Is that what they're
I don't
getting?
know.
Mhm.
And when I say they, I guess they're trying to say that.
But it's like a little cool. It's like a little cool picture of a little Indian you know, with the headband and then like 2 feathers sticking out.
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm
thought
sure
it
you
was
think
cool.
it's cool, and there are others that think it's cool. It's just the one that's going to cause trouble.
Yeah.
That's going to be like, that's racist, or you shouldn't have, you know, the Indians got, you know, wiped out and their land taken from them, and you're going to put them as your mascot, you know. It's maybe one of those things.
I feel
And
privileged though, you know, if they had a mascot of a Mexican for a school, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like
I
it.
don't think
You know
they
what I
have.
mean?
Yeah, but then there would be that one or a few that would be offended by it because why you sing.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
if you're
know,
sitting
but
there
just-
calling it like the double file trail wetbacks or some shit, yeah, that'd be offensive. But if
well,
it's
but
like
Braves isn't offensive. That's what I don't.
but
get.
if it's like the double file trail Aztecs, you know,
Yeah, but
that'd be cool.
But they were Indians. They weren't Braves. Braves, right? I mean, Braves was like another name for them, but they were Indians.
The only time I
But
ever
not
heard
even
Braves
Indians.
is freaking
They're
Atlanta.
supposed to be Native Americans.
Fucking Columbus fucked that all
Yeah.
up. Asshole.
So
What you looking at me for? I ain't related to Columbus.
Yeah, you are.
No,
I
I
can see it in
ain't.
your eyes. You and Brandon.
it just sounds
racist.
like a mistake you'd make.
Yeah, but by the tone of your skin,
Yeah.
you'd make that mistake.
Landing there thinking you're in
Whatever, man.
India.
I would not give them blankets filled with smallpox. Damn it.
Yeah, man, I just didn't get it.
And I would not be giving them alcohol. I might smoke with them, get to know them a little bit. Actually, they probably be smoking with me. They have the better shit.
It was just kind of annoying to hear that, you know?
It's just the era we live in, man.
Yeah, I get it, but still.
Well, it's annoying. Everybody has
You know what I
you
mean?
gotta appease
I mean,
everybody. Political
We're seeing that
correctness
everywhere.
and-
Bunch of schools, bunch of roads, all their signs being changed. They're being, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a real quick on the Wikipedia. Braves is just the indigenous peoples of the Americas. They're the pre-Columbian peoples of North, Central, and South America and their descendants, and they would just blanket term refer to like warriors as braves.
Yeah, but is it like bad? It's not bad,
No.
right? That's what I'm saying.
I have Brave, a North American Indian warrior.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
That's a
get
good
I don't
thing.
get why it's bad.
Among these is Aztec, Inca, Mayan, so on, so on.
Maybe because they have it as a woman, and they're like, but the women weren't Braves, the men were.
That could be true.
And so they're like, you're depicting that
But
all
these
wrong.
but these days you'd be like, no, women can be brave.
Endure
what I mean?
or face unpleasant conditions or behavior without showing fear. Another
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't
stupid.
get it, dude.
Yeah,
It
who
was
knows?
weird.
I think anything that has to do with any other culture, they just say, oh, you know what, let's not go there.
Yeah.
Let's
You know,
change
there
it.
were some people that they got a petition out and they wanted to change the name of Dripping Springs to Pound Town.
What? That would have been awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I would have moved there. Babe, we're moving to Pound Town.
Why would they call it Pound Town?
Because the guy who founded it was Dr. Pound.
Dude, that's amazing. That's
and
awesome.
so they wanted to go back to change it.
Did you sign that petition?
No,
change
I
it?
did not change
Dude,
it.
Aw,
you
what
would
a
have lived in fucking
weenie.
Pound Town.
I don't want to live in Pound. I live in Dripping Springs. I
Where
don't
you
want
from?
the
Where
name
you
Bro.
from,
change.
man? Where
And
you
plus,
stay at? I
but
live
no,
in,
there's if
Pound
you
Town.
look up, but if you look up stuff about him, there's things that people would frown upon. So there's no way the name changed. Like he owned some slaves. He did some real good things for the Indians around the area.
Yeah.
And had like medical for them. But there's others owning slaves and stuff like that. That the era we live in now, no way it would
Not
happen.
acceptable.
Yeah.
No, you know, hell, he could have been really nice to the slaves. Who knows? And but the fact that they're
Yeah.
Doctor Destruction's down.
Oh, he got knocked down.
He's down. Somebody can rescue him.
Somebody, he's playing with Ninja, so Ninja will go help him. Ninja's badass on that game.
Well, Chris can't hook us
Sometimes.
up no more at Twin Peaks. I mean, not
No,
that he
at-
ever
at
did.
Buffalo
but-
Wild Wings.
well,
Nah, he hooked us up, right?
Well, bro, you got
Hey,
like
man,
you got like
you
2
can't
weeks
throw
to
him
get a
under the
job
bus.
at Twins. Get on it.
no,
We need you to get
we
on
got
that.
a couple days.
Oh, it's a couple.
It's
Oh
Saturday.
shit, my bad. You better get on it
yeah,
quick,
you were
bro.
thinking fantasy.
You
weren't
better get online right now and put in that
Where
application.
we having our fantasy? Your fantasy league.
It's on the 30th. I told you
Pluckers.
already.
When? I mean, where?
Pluckers.
I know when
I
I
don't
got.
know. You want to do it at
Well,
Pluckers?
we always do that, Pluckers.
Oh, we've done it at other places.
We did it at Twins that one year.
Was
Will
last
said he
year's.
couldn't go.
Yeah,
I
because that's
know,
what
he-
got me back in the
he
league.
fucking backed out like
Will
a
was like,
bitch.
I can't go.
Dude, JJ calls me. He's like, "Hey, what you doing? Driving
Dude,
around?
Brandon. So we
Hey,
had,
you want to go play fantasy football?"
we had a manager, right?
Yep.
And this dude would not go to Twin Peaks to go eat lunch
Why?
because of the girls.
His beliefs.
Is he afraid of
Yeah, I
the
think
girls?
he was real Christian.
and more. Yeah,
He was real Christian, but it was But I mean, like, are you not gonna go to the beach? You know, because there's girls in bikinis.
I
But
think
that's different because that's
Well, it's
you're
the same
expecting,
setting,
but you're
yeah.
expecting that when you go to a restaurant, you're not expecting to be in
Yeah, I
bikinis.
get it, dude.
That's
but it's
where
a fucking,
it's-
but most of the time they're not in bikinis.
I don't even think they're in bikinis.
Well, I know,
No.
but you know what I mean.
They have days where they're
revealing,
scantily clad.
revealing stuff. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I mean.
That-
by
To me, it's
bikinis.
like Hooters. They're just in like shorts.
That's
and a
what I'm
top.
saying.
That's just
Yeah.
their work attire.
It doesn't
Yeah.
make any. It didn't make any sense.
Makes
to
me wanna
But
go-
still, dude.
Why
like,
did you have a guy like that in your league? First of all,
Well, we didn't.
Oh.
Well, he was, but then he
Yeah.
left.
Well, he's
I didn't know he was like
He's
that.
not a bad dude though.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
was
cool
cool,
dude.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you hear this dude talk, like he says some nasty shit, dude.
what?
But,
And
yeah.
then he tried to be like, oh
Yeah,
no, but I
then
can't.
he's like,
I can't objectify
But then he's like,
women.
well, I can't go to Twin Peaks. But I'm like, dude, you hear yourself talk.
yeah,
Well, I wonder too if it's
That's
one of those
That's
things.
funny.
What?
Well, I wonder too if it's one of those.
You think his old
being-
lady would get mad at him?
Yeah, because he's not gonna lie to her where he went. Hey, where'd you go to have lunch today? Oh, we went to Twin Peaks. You went, you know, just
Yeah.
that opens a door that he maybe just doesn't want to open.
yeah. I know some people who don't go to places like that because like their wife has tracking on their phone, and they'll
Oh
be
my
like,
god.
I heard you were, or I saw you were at Twin
Dude,
Peaks.
if your
and,
wife's like that, you need to get out of that
Yeah,
relationship.
you might want to check something
quick.
on that.
yeah, I mean,
Quick
whatever.
status.
Some people like that stuff though.
Yeah, I got
No, you
They
don't
like
know.
you being tracked by your wife.
I got 25 years, guys. I can't go nowhere. I'm gonna get
Well,
I'm gonna
there's
get
a-
a beating when I get
There's
home.
a reason.
She's
already
listening
there's
right
a,
now.
Yeah, I
There's a
know.
reason you're tracked.
Yeah.
Purple nurples. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Oh,
that's
shit.
y'all's fucking fault.
No,
No,
purple
that's
people
why she'll-
eater.
Purple people.
she'll
eaters,
never
my
let me
bad.
go out with y'all by myself.
Dude, we took this guy. We took this guy one time, right? To
It was opening day for baseball. Rangers and the Red Sox.
Yeah, we went to go watch him, and at this new place that had just opened up, and they were serving these purple people eaters, kind of like the purples that
That's why I'm getting
Baby
purple
A's.
nurple.
Baby
Yeah,
A's.
Baby A's.
Yeah.
And you're only
so-
allowed two at this
Alright.
place, also.
Yeah, you're
It's
only
on par
allowed
with it,
two.
yep.
But when we got there, it was like shift change, so we had already drank two.
shit.
So it shift change, and then we got a few more. Well, this dude, Ernest, he got up. It was like, hey man, I gotta go to the restroom. And we're like, all right. So he walked. Me and Daryl watch him walk away. He gets halfway to the restrooms, turns around and walks back. And we're like, dude, what happened? He's like, dude, I couldn't feel my legs.
I feel like
I had to turn back.
I feel like I'm walking like a newborn deer, man. Like I got no control.
It was so fucking funny.
I'm
dude.
like, dude,
Yeah,
But he
and-
was.
But
so-
how was he walking? Was he walking pretty
No, he
good?
was walking regular.
Yeah.
So you were
But-
just
in
all
my
fucked up.
head, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not, and
But-
I'm like,
but-
dude, I know I'm moving forward, but I can't feel myself.
You might have
moving.
had like 1.5, 2 before
Yeah.
you had gotten up
Yeah.
at that point.
Cause then, dude, I was talking about going fishing in Taylor, and then this dude started talking about Taiwan or some shit, right?
Thailand.
He said it, and then he was like, "Bitch, you're not going to Thailand," and I'm like, "I didn't say Thailand, I said Taylor."
And then I said, yeah. He said, Taylor, man, fuck you. Just agreed with him.
y'all,
it's like,
y'all,
no,
fucking, he was
man.
like, "Y'all are trying to trick me." I'm like, dude,
Gets a little
And
heated.
it was-
Gets a little
and
aggressive.
dude.
And then we were like, Ernest, why is he going to Thailand to fish?
And
I
I'm
don't
like,
know,
That's
maybe
why
just
I'm
want-
asking. That's what I'm asking. Why you go all the way to Thailand to fish?
dude, it was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, and then we had to call Mod in. Hey, you need to come pick him up. And
Yeah, that was fucking funny, man.
Picked him up by the front door.
Yeah, she had to go pick me up. And
well, didn't she come in and kind of give us a look?
No,
Yeah,
she
well,
didn't
we
come
were-
in.
she was there for a little bit.
Did she?
And then,
I
and
think
then
it
I
was
don't.
towards the end. It was.
I don't
yeah,
know what.
very-
I guess I was being nice to the waiter, and then she got mad at me like, "Why are you flirting with the waitress?" And I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah.
what? I don't. I'm not.
Well, that's on you. We didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't think I was flirting with the waitress. I was like, I don't know.
You also didn't think your legs were working. So
Yeah.
your mouth was probably working something over.
So she was, yeah. Needless to say, she's like, "You're never going out drinking with them alone." It's like, I agree.
yeah, and unless there's been other people around, he really hasn't.
No.
Matter of fact, I'm not like allowed to go drink anywhere without Marty with me because I don't know how to stop.
He lies. His ass was drunk.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
he was
sure I
fucking
was
drunk.
Oh, we know he was drunk. Yeah,
because I'm not a drinker. I don't know how to pace myself.
And
I
you had
just
three-
go from sober to fucked up really quick. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to drink that really quick. I don't know. I don't know. You're supposed to like casually
3 of them in
slip.
about a 3-hour span.
Yeah, I just down. I'm like, okay, give me another one.
Yeah, that shit was fucking funny though, dude.
Good times.
Yeah. So, dude, on
Rangers won too.
I was playing Apex, right?
Yeah.
And on Apex, I don't know about you, but I don't like talking that much. So I turned my mic off, like I just flip it up, you know. And I had picked. I did it on accident. Why? No, it wasn't on accident. I had some challenges to do with Pathfinder, right? So these two kids, and one of them they were both little Mexican kids, right? And they're all talking
What's up,
Spanish.
Sean?
And they're all talking Spanish and shit, right? And one of them was wanting to pick Pathfinder, but I was first to pick, so I picked him. And then he starts talking shit, right, in Spanish. And then the other kid is like, "Hey, his name is Bearded Mexican." And it says Mexican, so I guess they thought, you know, maybe he can understand. And then, but they still kept talking shit in Spanish, and I'm like, motherfucker, dude. So we fucking land, right? And then as soon as we land, both of those motherfuckers
Go
die.
down, yeah.
Yeah. And then I clean out the team of 3 by myself. So then I turn my mic on and I'm like, yeah, you little motherfuckers. That's why I picked this guy, because y'all fucking suck. And I'm talking to them in Spanish. And they start fucking laughing, dude. And I'm like, y'all fucking suck, dude. I knew y'all were going to fucking suck. That's why I picked this guy. Y'all going to fucking talk shit. And then another team of 3 comes up and they're like, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. And I'm like, bitch, it's a team of 3 against 1. So I knocked one, and then the other 2 killed me, and then they started talking shit, and I'm like, dude, y'all don't even have no kills, fuckers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was,
That's hilarious.
it was fucking, dude, those they were so surprised when I turned my mic on. Oh man,
Dude, I
it was
do that all
funny,
the
dude.
time. Like, if someone picks, because my main is usually Bangalore. I got
Yeah.
like 1,500 kills with her.
Yeah.
And someone, before the game starts, you can see the little tag of who our mains are.
Yeah.
Right before it starts. And then even
Well,
when
it shows who you have set as
your main, yeah. And even when the selection screen comes up, I put my cursor over Bangalore to let everybody know.
Yeah.
Even if I'm number 3 is there, and somebody will pick them, and I'll turn on my mic and I'll be like, "Look, man, you saw I wanted to be Bangalore," and a lot of times they'll be like, "Well, fuck you." I'm like, "Dude, I'm not picking you up if you go down." And I'll just tell them like that, right? And then I'll fuck with them. We'll start playing, and they'll go down.
Yeah.
And so we'll finish wiping the team, and I'll run over there to them. And I'll stand around them like fucking going in circles, and they'll be doing their little ping like pick me up, pick me up. He'll be fucking pick me up. I'll go to halfway pick him up, and then I'll
And
stop
let it
and
go.
run off.
That's fucking funny.
I'm like,
dude.
dude,
Let the bar go halfway.
yeah,
and
and
then
then I just stop, and then I'm like, if a teammate wants to pick you up, he can, but I'm not.
Can
gonna
you
fucking do
dance? Like, is there a button you can push where you like dance
No,
around them?
not in that game.
Dude, that would be awesome.
In
'cause you could
Fortnite,
just-
you can.
it.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
no, I just fuck with them, run around, shoot at them, whatever,
That
And-
shit's funny, dude.
and then fucking run off. But you get that a lot.
Can
I
you
get
kill
that a
your own
lot.
teammates?
No.
Okay.
No, but I get that a lot. People are always talking shit or.
Dude, have you seen that Bohemian Rhapsody movie?
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing?
Hmm?
Is it good?
I watched it a few times.
You liked it?
You watched
Yeah,
it a few
it's
times.
okay.
You gotta like it.
Right?
Yeah, it's good.
Have you seen it?
I like it.
No? Dude, I started watching it, and it's pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
I like it. But we're halfway through, though, so
Don't spoil it. You don't want
I
to
already know what fucking happens. I already
I
know
knew you
what
were about
happens.
to say that. It's like, what? How am I
But
spoiling
still,
it?
you know, it's
I was
so
gonna
far
say,
it's a
how you
good
gonna
movie.
be halfway through a movie? You just pause me. Oh, watch this.
Well, it was like fucking 2 a.m. when me and my old lady
yeah.
were watching it.
Is he gay yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
he's
It's
gay.
crazy,
See,
dude.
I didn't even know that.
Well, he died from AIDS.
Freddie Mercury? You don't
Yeah.
know who Freddie Mercury is.
I know. Oh, I know the name.
The
Yeah,
leader of Queen,
I do now.
the-
Do you
the
listen
lead
to any
singer of
Queen
Queen?
music?
Have you ever seen him?
right?
Bro,
No,
He's got a,
not that I
he's
can say I
got
have.
a
No.
stash like that.
you need
No,
to leave
but I know
Dripping
that-
Springs a little
I
more.
know the name Freddie Mercury. Yeah, and I've probably heard some of their songs.
You live in
but
Pound Town and you don't know who Freddie Mercury is.
Yeah.
Don't live in Pound Town.
Yeah.
I mean, Freddie Mercury's got to be like the ambassador
Oh, Pound
of
Town.
Pound Town,
right?
Yeah.
We're gonna name a street Freddie Mercury on there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, right.
That
I can see where they're naming
that
it too.
movie is pretty good so
Yeah,
far.
it's good.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a
that,
lot.
That dude won like an Oscar or some shit.
But
for-
like
for
those
his
those
role
type
on
of
it.
movies are really when they're done well, they're really good because I like to see like how the band like
created the music.
yeah, and then that one you could see how well they work together without being the same. Like all those dudes were different, but they all had like the same kind of, you know,
Passion.
yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And they
to
were all like smart because they all wrote different songs.
yeah. That's one of the groups like where they all write songs.
Yeah.
Well, and Queen's unique that every member has written a #1 song.
Single, yeah. That shit's crazy.
Which, I mean,
man.
yeah, everybody in the band can write a song. That's fucking easy.
Yeah.
But when you get every single person that's written
But
number one
but
song.
even at that,
We Are the
since,
Champion. That's by them, right?
But but even at that, like you don't see many bands where all the members write songs. Like you might have one or two.
not
you know?
actively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. But I like seeing that stuff. There's another one. It's called Jersey Boys.
Oh,
That
dude, I
one's really
love
good.
Is that the
fucking
one
movie.
with
Frankie
who is
Valli
it, Def
and the Four
Leppard
Seasons?
or
No,
Oh,
that's Dirt.
Dirt. Okay.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that
I
one?
haven't seen that
That's
one
crazy.
yet, but
Is
I've
it?
heard it's
Dude,
good.
dude, it is crazy
Oh, I haven't
good.
seen it.
Because the shit they go into when they're young,
Yeah.
dude,
I've heard.
they're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
But like that movie's really good. The
Jersey
Boys is
it's
so
fucking
good,
great,
dude.
I can watch that every time it's on.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that one, Brandon, you need to watch that one. That's a
haven't
really
seen
good
it either.
movie.
Yeah.
Alright.
But then like Walk the Line is fucking legit too.
Yeah.
Dewey Cox, you know what I mean?
The
fucking
Dewey Cox
legit.
story.
It's so good.
Oh shit! Fucking.
But yeah, dude, I fucking love movies like that, man. They're really good.
I heard. I haven't seen
Bamba.
it, but I heard.
La Bamba's
I heard.
legit.
Rocket Man is good too. I heard it's more like a
Man,
musical
I don't know
than.
if I want to watch that shit.
I heard it's more like a musical than Bohemian Rhapsody, but I
Yeah.
heard it's really good.
Well, if we're talking movies like that, have y'all seen Man Behind the Candelabra? About
That's too far, man.
Oh,
I think he went over the line.
yeah,
Man
probably.
you
behind.
would.
Once you say
Yeah.
opera,
It's-
dude, I'm fucking out, man. Like,
Phantom
No,
of the
Candelabra.
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 It's
know what the fuck that is.
God damn it!
Me
Now
neither.
put
Who
me
is
on the
it?
spot. What was that famous like pianist?
Beethoven.
No, not
Mozart?
More modern times. Modern times.
The gay one?
Elton John.
Yeah, the gay one. Not
Elton
Elton
John?
John.
What was the guy?
Billy
that,
Joel.
No.
the guy that everybody thought got a lot of pussy, but he loved dick.
Yeah, that guy.
What's his name?
Elton John.
No,
There's
damn
only
it.
so many I know. Elton
Dirk
John.
Diggler.
no.
No, but Dirk Diggler. Oh wait, no. That's
Dude, I
same
love-
character, different movie.
Billy Joel.
really
Phil
good, too.
Collins.
Oh,
God
rock
damn
star.
it.
He's
You're talking
piano
about a
player.
piano guy. John Legend.
No, it's old. He's
George
old,
Michael.
but it's not. He's not recent.
Boy George.
No.
Dr. Disrespect.
When you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh, that fucking guy. What the?
Liberace.
Fuck is it? Liberace.
Yeah,
Freddie
Liberace.
Mercury.
Yeah.
That,
dude
that's
loved-
it's Michael Douglas, Matt Damon. It's like just got a whole bunch of like.
I
big
So
heard
names.
Liberace was gay.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loved the
Rob
pee.
Lowe, Dan Aykroyd.
But everybody thought he was getting a bunch of vagina.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just thought he was flamboyant.
I
but-
wish my
Dr.
brother
Dre.
George were here. That's a quote that he's.
But see
What's-
that. But I
I
haven't
thought
seen.
that was it. Oh, Georgie.
I think-
That's Georgie.
I
Oh
have.
my
I
God.
haven't seen Rocket Man, but that's kind of how they lead that Rocket Man to be. It's like he wasn't flamboyant at
Well,
first.
not at
but
first.
but the guy
Yeah.
told him, "Hey man, you need to stand out. You need to do something crazy." So he started wearing all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know if he was actually gay at the time.
Yeah.
Elton John.
Yeah, or if Elton John is even gay.
Oh, he's super gay.
We assume that, but maybe he just wears his flamboyant shit because that's.
I think he got married, didn't
that's
he?
the
No,
character.
Yeah, he's married to a dude.
He's a flame.
I'm not. I'm not an Elton
Anyway,
John fan. But
Man Behind the Candelabra
Neither am I.
is good seeing.
That one's good
It's
too.
yeah, it's along those lines. I've seen it a few times actually.
Yeah.
It's a HBO thing, so you know it's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, dude, I really like those movies, man. They're really good.
Bohemian Rhapsody is a really good one, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't
And
seen
at
that
first
one
he was
yet.
trying to play it off. Did you hear him? He was like, "Oh,
Well,
yeah,
bitch,
I
because
liked it."
well, you know what? With
And
you,
then, and then
hold
now
on.
that I love
Let
it,
me-
he's
yeah.
like,
He tested
"Oh,
the room.
Yeah,
It was really,
I
really good.
have to with Jay because he'll throw me some questions, and if I answer it wrong, then he jumps on my ass like, "You dumb motherfucker! Why you like that game?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm trying to feel where you're at, so I can be like, okay, if you like it, then yeah, it was good."
I
What's-
see where
what's-
Ernest is coming from. He's kind of got a point.
Once he's like, the coast is clear. Okay, I can love it.
Yeah,
man.
I've seen it. I've seen it about 4 or 5 times. Sure.
Well, that's like, it's like, have you seen it? Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Did you like it? Well, if you've seen it a few
What did you think
times, you
about
like
it?
it.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. Yeah,
It's
I like
good,
it, man.
though.
I can't wait to finish it.
Like I said, that dude, that movie won a bunch of awards, and the guy who played
Yeah,
the part.
but dude, like those movies, I never trust that shit. You know, when it comes to like awards and shit like that, I
Yeah.
can't trust it, man.
It's like a big echo chamber. That's all that is.
Yeah,
Circle jerk.
yeah, but yeah, it's to me it's been great so far, man. I'm like halfway through.
I don't
it's
even
so
know how that's a
crazy
mo-
how
yeah.
fucking rich those guys
y'all
get.
y'all
man.
should have just started like when you could watch the whole thing. It's kind
Well,
of a
I
hard
wanted-
movie to
I
just
thought-
pause it and be like, I'll come back to it later.
Well, I thought I was gonna. I've been dying to watch the rest of it, but I thought I was gonna be able to stay up, because we were, watching it, but it was too late, dude. I started falling asleep, and then my old lady was like, "I can turn it off, and we can pause it." I was like, "Yeah, fuck that, dude, because I gotta go to bed."
So she was willing to stay up, but it was you that pushed out and was falling asleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, I had been up
Just
all
had to,
day.
I
hey,
don't
just
think
hey,
so.
you ain't got to make
I think
excuses.
all that
It's
gay
okay,
shit
man.
was
I
starting
had
the
been up
engine.
all day.
I think so.
All
yeah.
that gay shit. He was like,
Uh-huh.
hey.
We need to pause this. I'm getting a little heated. Yeah. Come back.
Uh-huh. Sarah, go throw on my boots and my jeans.
Yeah. Have you ever seen MacGruber?
No.
Oh my god.
That's
Have
one
you
movie
seen
I've
it?
avoided.
No.
You gotta
I
watch that
can't.
movie.
I
dude.
don't-
It's so good.
No, it's like a dumb
you
MacGyver.
seen that, Brandon?
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh god.
It's a dumb
dude.
MacGyver. I feel like I don't need to see that.
It's fucking amazing. It's
It's-
like Dewey Cox.
It's
You like Dewey Cox?
Dewey Cox, because I like CJ Riley.
But
I
you
think
gotta
that dude's
watch-
funny.
It's the same thing.
No, Dewey Cox is funny.
Dude, it's the same thing. This dude's fucking hilarious too. This dude's funny as fuck.
He's no.
That
I
one,
could maybe because of who else is in it, but
that one.
I
Have you seen? Have you seen Your Highness?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
God, dude, that one's funny as fuck, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the same. It's kind of like the same as that.
yeah. I mean,
It's that same kind of humor.
yeah. I know what you're saying, but I like I
gotta
watch
watch
I
it,
like
dude.
Dewey Cox because of the CJ Riley dude. I
Yeah.
like that dude.
It's funny.
But that MacGruber, I literally I know what movie you're talking about. I've seen the previews and I remember just thinking I don't want to. It's probably because I grew up watching MacGyver because that was like one of the shows that was on TV
Yeah,
growing
this
up.
dude's better than him.
And I no,
Yeah, he is.
I was like no, I don't want to ruin what
You gotta watch
MacGyver
it,
was.
dude. Trust me.
No, I don't think
I would
can.
never lead y'all down a wrong path.
Dude, do you have
well-
Amazon Prime
Yeah,
Videos? Have you seen The Boys?
the boys know.
You have to watch it, dude.
Is it a
it's-
show or it's a
It's
movie?
it's a series, and I haven't watched it because I don't have Prime. But I've heard it's fucking fantastic. It's a superhero movie, but if superheroes were regular people, like assholes. You know what I mean? Like they don't. You know how
So
super.
me.
It's
They
like
made a movie
it's
about
like
me?
it's like
Pretty much,
it's like
yeah.
it's like superheroes are built as they're superheroes. They save people. They always have the need to save
Yeah.
and to be the superhero. Well, these are regular people that have powers, and they're fucking assholes. They're like
Kind of like what's the one that Will Smith did?
Suicide Squad?
no the
Where he's a dick.
I want to say Hutch, but he's not Hutch. It's with an H.
Hitch.
Hitch.
It's not Hitch.
It's
Hitch is where he falls in love with.
It's with an H though.
What's her name? What's
Hancock?
Her name? So
Hancock.
fucking hot, dude.
Hancock.
Hancock.
Yeah.
Sort of like that, but like more asshole-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want me to, I can explain like one small scene.
It's
You
not
know,
like
so
they're an asshole
there-
because
there's-
of their superpowers.
there's-
They're just,
there's a-
it's like you, yeah.
there's a plane that's going down, right,
Uh-huh.
having troubles, and one of them can fly, and one of them's like Wonder Woman. And I may get this a little wrong, but they go in there and they take out the bad guys. One of the bad guys goes and shoots the pilot,
Uh-huh.
and the plane's going down. And the Wonder Woman lady like, dude, we need to get all these people off the plane. It's fucking going down. And the superhero guy's like, I'm not taking everybody out one by one. Fuck that.
Why don't you just
And
catch
she's like, well, we'll go outside and hold the plane up and just guide it down slowly.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I don't think so. And he's like, come on, let's go ahead and go. And she's like, but there's all these people, these innocent people. And she goes, at least save the two little girls here. Take them.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And he throws the girl out of the plane and he takes off.
Oh
Fucking-
shit.
And so they just show the plane go down and burst.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So it's kind of like they're just dicks and they have